It's an absolutely sun-filled Sunday here in Ottawa. Day 2, our coverage, Tim Hortons, Brier. The arena at TD Place is our home for the entire week of the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. 4th time that Ottawa has hosted, dating back to 1979. Draw 3 went this morning. Ontario, Glenn Howard against Manitoba, Mike McEwen. And this is something you don't see very often when you speak about Glenn Howard. He lives and dies on his draw weight, but it left him here as this goes just a little too far. Gives up a steal of 3. This was in the 7th as Manitoba wins it 6-2. Team Canada, Pat Simmons on the ice against Saskatchewan and Steve Laycock. Simmons, the reigning Canadian champion, trying to win 3 straight national championships. Bang, bang, sit there, pick up the 1. Also picks up the win, the final 5-4. 2 other games on the ice this Sunday morning. Alberta bounces back to win their first, and Northern Ontario moving right along with 2 straight wins. So still very, very early. 3 draws are in the books. You see Team Canada and Northern Ontario on top of the table with 2 straight wins. We have 4 teams still looking for win number 1. Again, multi-game coverage coming your way today. If you'd like to see the territories against Team Canada, TSN1 with Brian and David, or on TSN3, Newfoundland and Ontario as our coverage from the Brier continues. Brad Gushue's national championship run got off to a promising start, upending Brier rookie Mike McEwen. Now the grind continues as Gushue has his eyes on a quick 2-0 start against a tough field here in Ottawa. Glenn Howard's 16th Brier appearance already been tested with some very tough competition, splitting his first 2 games. Another test in store now as he faces one of the Brier favorites in draw 4. A lot of people are already looking ahead to next year's Tim Hortons Brier in St. John's, Newfoundland. Wouldn't it be something if Brad Gushue could go home as the Canadian Men's Curling Champion as Team Canada? As on this Sunday afternoon, we say hello, Canada, and welcome back to our continuing coverage. Cheryl Russ alongside. Well, yesterday, Brad Gushue picked up a win despite saying, I'm not feeling it. He didn't have his draw weight. It was the upweight game, his hits, that saved him.
Well, it's funny because I've never seen this team more ready. They've had the greatest season they've ever had, won the most money on tour, and it's shots like this that have set that up. Gushue would normally throw a rocket at this thing. With this brushing, directional brushing, they can control it a wee bit better. Brad throws the right speed, bang, bang, that doubles the key thing, but look where he rolls, right in behind cover, shot rock that sets up the deuce. That gave him the 2 he needed to win that game. And to do this against Glenn, it's all about bailing early. Team Howard's pretty crafty. They've been around for a little while. They're going to try to box Brad in. He has to be able to make that move and recognize it and clean the front off as fast as possible.
Well, earlier today we saw Ontario, and in particular Glenn Howard, do something we don't see very often, heavy with a draw. What was that about?
Well, he hadn't played very many draws. He may have got caught in a fast track and cost him dearly. So today, you're going to have to go out and you're going to have to remember that draw in your first game against Alberta to the pin to win. The other thing is watch those angles. You're playing this Gushue team who's making those big shots, and don't leave them angles so that they've got a big shot to win.
The keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. When we come back, it's Newfoundland, Ontario on a Sunday afternoon at the Brier.
I can't believe that I'm 53, and I can't believe I'm still curling competitively. And honest to God, to be 16 Briers, I just feel like the most blessed curler on the planet. I'm a happy camper right now. This is where I want to be. I love the game of curling. I love the sport, and I'm a happy man.
To stay at this level at the age he's at, and I guess he keeps himself real fit, still has a hunger for the game, and to be here and be one of the top teams in the world, it's incredible. Maybe it's in the Howard genes to be good for a long time.
The
2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Scotties Sponge Towels Purex and Cashmere, proud to support the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Here are the games on the ice, and Team Canada will try and make it 3 straight wins as they play the team from Yellowknife. Newfoundland Labrador against Ontario is our feature, and you'll have your choice, of course. Stay with us for this or join Brian and David on TSN1. So Ontario will try to bounce back after that loss earlier today. Newfoundland Labrador try to make it 2 straight wins. It's time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Brad Gushue, skip of Team Newfoundland Labrador. Our lead is Jeff Walker. Our second is Brett Gallant. Our third is Mark Nichols. And we play out of the Ballyhaley Golf and Curling Club in St. John's.
Hi, I'm Glenn Howard, skip of Team Ontario. Our lead is Scott Howard. Our second is Adam Spencer. Our third is Richard Hart, and we play out of the St. George's Golf and Curling Club in Toronto.
And right away, an indication that Ontario lost that draw to the button. They're playing the Yellowstones. It'll be Newfoundland Labrador and Brad Gushue that does have last straw. They have the hammer here in the first, playing the red, and to get us underway, the Ontario lead is Scott Howard.
Yeah, there's no decision on the draw to the button. Brad Gushue covered the pin, so they had to rethrow just in case Ontario covered the pin. Mark Nichols covered the pin, so the advantage here right off the hop for Newfoundland.
Easy, easy.
That's good. That boy Gomer.
We watched multiple sheets cover the pin out there for the draw to the button.
Oh.
Jeff Walker's Canadian and World Junior Championship coming with Charlie Thomas. Charlie, of course, lost the Alberta final to Kevin Cooey, and then we saw Charlie as the coach for Chelsea Carey and coaching them to the Scotties title, and suspect we'll see him in Swift Current in a couple of weeks.
For sure, good pickup as a coach for that team.
Easy, Rich, easy. Clean, clean. Spence. Clean, clean. Adam, clean.
Well, you see Adam Spencer there and Glenn Howard there, and back on the bench, Wayne Madon. It's been a topsy-turvy kind of curling season for this Ontario team as we say good afternoon, Kathy Gauthier.
Hey, Vic. Well, the first sign that Glenn Howard had that his third was not going to be with him was when he got a text from Wayne Madon that actually carried a photo, and the photo was the x-ray of Wayne's broken leg. At first he thought it was a joke, and then he realized very quickly that it was the real deal. So their choices were 2. One, you go back to your curling club and see if there's a member there, and they were already 6 weeks past the deadline, or you take your chances on a 5-person spare pool at the provincials. Now, luckily enough for Glenn, this man was a part of that spare pool. They had to apply every game to have him in the lineup, and were able to do that. But one of the other challenges for Glenn is that Richard Hart, after years and years of curling, was going to a no-lift delivery because of his back and knee, and he hoped that at the second position he would have a gradual chance to deal with that. Well, now he's playing third and having to deal with that. And for Wayne, he said this week so far has been like putting ballpoint pens in your eyes watching, because he wants to be out there so bad and just cannot.
No, he can't even make it out to the ice as a coach. He has a walking cast, but the crutches are right by his side, and he just can't make it out. So he said if Glenn needs to talk about anything, he'll come back and see me.
Same way.
But this is a really nice story, Adam Spencer. He played for 4 or 5 different Ontario teams. This year he was playing for Brent Ross, and they couldn't get out of their region and the challenge round to get to the provincial, so he just doesn't live far from Brantford and Guelph, Ontario, so he threw his name into the player pool.
Hey, straight.
So here comes the coach. Everybody make room, please. It was a very, very bad break. It was somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 different places, a skiing accident. And they had to pin every break.
Yeah, and so commendable for Wayne. He obviously isn't up to snuff yet at all to come here and be here all week to help the team out. He's a brilliant strategist, but that takes a lot of effort in that condition he's in. I just met him going down the hallway in a wheelchair, and you know that has to be tough. He's still not even close to getting back to normal, but he's here cheering his team on.
Well, and you've got to be impressed with Adam Spencer, who typically plays back end, and to come and play front end and relearn the communication with the sweeping and with Scott Howard. Benefit they had as they played with him early in the year, so it wasn't as big of a deal to bring him back in.
The irony of it is he breaks his leg skiing, and now they've got him in a ski boot. It is just... he'd probably like to forget about the skiing for a while.
Yeah, Adam never made it through the provincials, but you know, part of the problem was for him Wayne Madaw and Glenn Howard. You know, it's a difficult province to get out of, as Mike McEwen's done in Manitoba. So he's got that calm demeanor that fits right in with the rest of the team, and it was pretty seamless. Glenn was telling me, and the only thing for Adam is all this brushing might be a little tricky.
Yeah, back end player, and now you're going to brush for the entire Brier. He might be going to get some massages through the week, I think.
That's another thing. Directional brushing's helped, Cheryl, is you basically brush half as much, you know, when you only have one guy brushing.
Same weight.
This team really should have brought red-green as their 5th, because they need to duct tape this team together. Richard's got 2 knee braces on. He had to change his delivery. My brother's got a bad back. Wayne destroyed his leg. It's you really wonder as the week goes along, but they played exceptional so far.
That weight was okay? I think so.
Well, Glenn in the last game was 90%, and he lost that game, and that's what we've been talking about, really. That's going to be the theme of this week, that you're going to have those great games, miss one shot, and you're going to lose a game on it, and uncharacteristic miss for him to miss a draw.
So up and down the sheet here in the first, that opening stone from Scott Howard, the Ontario lead, sitting top of the button and just too dangerous.
I think what's incredible is the numbers that teams are posting this week. Like, we're seeing all the skips are in the mid-90s, whereas a couple of years ago, you'd see the highest skip would probably be in the playoffs, maybe mid-80s.
Glenn's 94 for his 2 games. He's 1-1. Mike McEwen's 95 in his 2 games. He's 1-1. What do you have to do to win around here?
You have to make every shot.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, I mean, we saw yesterday one shot cost Steve Laycock probably a win. He missed, he hit, and he could have set himself up to possibly get the deuce to beat Brad Jacobs. One shot.
Good weight.
And
good sport.
I've heard it, I mentioned yesterday, from more than one coach and a player to say it could come down to one heavy draw, one misplaced stone. That's the difference.
You get away with nothing.
Good shot.
But Ontario, in their position, they probably looked, of course, at the draw when they started, and they were going to play Alberta, Manitoba, and today Gushue, and thought, hey, we'd be pretty good 1-2, and they've got an opportunity today to go 2-1 against those 3.
Whoa, 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 Scott, close. Whoa, close. Close, Scott, yep, whoa, whoa, yep, whoa, yep, whoa, yep. Shot.
Move it around a little bit, give Brad a different look.
How much do you think, Russ, this, I mean, again, the first stone was top button, but considering the way Brad played yesterday and the struggles with draw weight, is about him just getting used to the ice today.
Well, the ones he missed, they weren't by much. One, he went back 8 because he thought there was something underneath it, so I think he added, then they brushed it immediately because of his comment. He made a couple of great draws later in the game. I don't think that's why they ran it out in the first end. I think that first rock was in such a good spot. I think they wanted to. They haven't played for 2 draws here. Glenn played this morning, so I think that's part of it. They have to feel a little bit rusty compared to the team they're playing.
And a lot of the teams are rusty coming in. They didn't play a lot. after Christmas and after the Skins game. So up and down the sheet we go. We'll put a blank on the board here in the first. Newfoundland Labrador will take last rock to the second. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2016 EcoBoost Ford Edge Sport in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2. The final, Manitoba's Denny Neufeld against Newfoundland Labrador's Brad Gushue. And Gushue had a battle on his hands, but came up big when it counted most, including a big 5 on the hit and roll. The skip would come out on top. Brad Gushue wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2016 Ford Edge Sport. This is how we see it, so you can see it at home. Our coverage at the Tim Hortons Brier. What a great start to the event for Brad Gushue, as he is the Ford Hot Shot winner. And we have stones in play now as in came Ontario to the top of the 4. Corner went up from Gushue, and then the Ontario team capped it with a long center guard, probably about halfway. And this now the second lead stone for Newfoundland Labrador's Jeff Walker.
The key on that guard is it is a little long and does allow some finish after you get by. Scott wanted it a little tighter.
Not quite hack, but probably to the hack. Get it out.
Gets right to nose.
Go, 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 go. Good shot.
Boy, just the perfect weight again. It's just so terrific to watch this controlled weight, Russ. I mean, I want back line. That's what you got. That's where the stone ended up going.
And we know the way the teams have adjusted with the brushing, that they can make a curl of hair this way, that way. So you can only do that if you throw the right speed, and you're absolutely correct. We watched it in the Scotties, too. The teams that were winning it, that back line weight, the hack weight, they were dead on. Teams used to overthrow that, hit and roll open or roll right out and give the other team a chance to bury, which is such an easy shot to make, and now you're under pressure. So hanging around's the key.
Hard.
Adam Spencer. As Scott Howard picks him up now, Richard Hart. Ooh, dear. And again, almost to the nose and to push it out the back.
The Ontario team might have a little bit of an advantage with their releases too. They don't throw as much rotation, and the directional sweep does definitely help.
Shade more than.
Good point.
You probably want to switch brooms, guys.
Well, it's been really open on the other 3 sheets. This is the only game where we've got some rocks in play in the first. The last rock belongs to the team from the Yellowknife, skipped by Jamie Cooey, as he plays Pat Simmons and Team Canada. Kathy?
It really was all Team Canada in this first stand. That's the yellow stones. That one lonely red stone, that was Jamie Cooey's first shot. Tried to bury around, was short, but it looks like he is second shot. Pat tried to draw to lie 2 and went deep. And so for Jamie, it is a draw for 1. Does need to get a bite of the 4.
For the Territories, they came through that pre-tournament qualifier. They won their last game over Nova Scotia to become the 12th and final team in the field.
And this is very much like Pat's draw. Really, really runs out in the wings.
And it'll be a steal of 2. As they look around the edge, it certainly appears that way.
It's real close.
Okay, Kathy, it's on, okay?
Okay.
1, 2.
I'm thinking 1.
Okay, I'm thinking 2. They're going to measure. I think they will. Looks that way. Okay, Kathy. They're going to call for a measure. And we'll come back and embarrass you in a second.
Well, I was going to say, I'll go do the measure. I know who'll win.
Brett Gallant throwing the second stones. Brad Gushue saying that he has put in so much work. Cheryl. Brad is a great person to play for, but he needs you to be on the same page. And Brad saying that Gallant throws as many stones as he does, maybe even more. And he couldn't be prouder of the way he's brought his game up.
Well, he definitely forces the work ethic with all his players on the team, and
Better sweepers would have made it.
you really do it by leading, and Brad Gushue doesn't have any lack of work ethic himself, and the amount of rocks he throws and how hard he works at this game.
Adam! Adam! Okay.
He just saw that great hit and roll by Brett Gallant. That's what we saw in the game against Manitoba. They had the ability to kind of set up with the hammer for their score.
We're better off splitting the rings than...
I mentioned the other game's wide open too to start. As Alberta and Prince Edward Island blanked the first. Kevin Cooey out of Calgary, Adam Casey, Summerside, and Charlottetown.
This rock might curl a little bit more. So
And Saskatchewan blanks with BC. Steve Laycock from Saskatoon against Jim Cotter from Vernon.
This isn't the easiest shot in the world because with the big finish, that yellow guard's a little bit in Mark's peripheral here.
I like that weight, yeah.
It's going to curl so much that he's going to end up wide under the 12 foot, and you run out of real estate when you get over that far.
Nice ad or no?
just top 8, guys.
So Mark Nichols thinking he may have just given it a little extra, a little ad.
Don't need a line only. Okay, top 4. Needs a curl.
Weight's good.
No, line's good.
Weight's good.
Get out into a fresh track here.
Yeah, we're there.
We're there.
Line's good. Just past that. A little bit, Brett. Right to it. Right to it now. Hard, 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 hard. Go, 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 go. You're going to have to glue that on or leave it off.
I'm just going to switch to the
Okay. Just make sure there's official there when you do it. I know.
All right, they've done the measurement. Kathy, do you want to tell us?
Yes, it was too yellow as I called.
Okay. Wow.
Check for Kathy.
Wow.
Big fat Sharpie.
What's that?
So Team Canada picks up the steal of 2 on that heavy draw by Jamie Cooley.
Let's just go. Dude, like, they fell off already. Why didn't they wouldn't have affected it. Definitely wouldn't have affected it. What turn do you like? Do you like this turn or what? Whatever turn you like. Yeah. All right, switch it up.
Richard Hart.
Whoa, whoa, close. Whoa, whoa. Adam, whoa, Adam, whoa. Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Scott, Scott, Scott. Hard, hard.
Looking for that roll and nothing.
Well, it's first kill shot. Probably leave him a double, though. That's the only thing. As long as we roll, like, edge right on there. Edge. Yeah.
You hit it dead on, but it might set up a double.
Knows we're not in the rings, are we?
No, not
I
quite.
think we might, but...
So if they roll just an inch underneath, then Team Howard cannot make the double. The guard will be in the way. You don't want to roll this too far either. It's kind of an in-betweener.
Just forward. Little light. Little light. Hard. Hard.
Little light.
Hard, Jeff.
So Jeff Walker has really picked him up here.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Trying to hold this line. Now watch the roll. Oh boy, it's going to prove them.
Okay. Okay.
Jeff was on that right out of his hand. He held it till about the hog line.
Good sweeping.
What turn?
Well, it's Ontario off the hook here. The pretty makeable double.
A little tight.
Half rock door?
No. Thinner.
Thinner?
Yeah.
That's what you don't want to give up. You know, these teams are so good at forcing. You get your opportunity for a deuce, which you're not going to get many chances in a game to let them off the hook.
Close. Yep. Whoa.
Skip Stones.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Hard.
Glenn Howard.
Hard. Hard. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
1, 2, and out the back. You know, again, similar situation to what happened last night or for yesterday with Steve Laycock. He had a chance, and then he grouped his stones, and then the opportunity went away.
Yeah, identical situation. Mark was trying to just roll an inch or two under through it. No mistake from Glenn there. The team Ontario looks sharp. They lost that game today, but they're making a lot of shots.
Yeah.
On that nice Alberta win to start.
Just roll now, guys.
try to play the role underneath the guard?
Little big. Oh!
Or is he playing for the blank now, do you think?
Oh, he's going to try and roll under the guard. Maybe not full under.
Jeff, go! Hard!
Now there's that roll, a little bit more. Oh, not quite. Showing maybe 3/4 of the stone.
So one of the things Russ and I were talking about, that you roll under the guard, especially when it's the opposition stones out front. They ever make a straight run back, and now you get forced that way. So sometimes you don't want to roll right under.
No. Just
Swing around
switch
after.
rooms. No? Okay, no, that's fine. Okay.
Well, when you're in your 16th Brier, and you've been as successful as he has with 4 wins and, of course, 4 world championships. 89 as he chases down Russ and, of course, Kevin Martin.
Well, don't forget, 7 of those Briers aren't even on there when I was lucky enough to have him as my 3rd, and there's a bunch of victories there too. So, incredible kid.
Scott, yep. Whoa. Adam. Okay. You're never getting low there.
They both went over, Cheryl. They both went to the high side to try to make that carve a little farther.
They did. We've often wondered if we're going to see that more.
Why not?
2 sweepers.
Yeah, that's hard to get low there.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just making sure of it.
Good shot. Real nice.
Gushue says he can see it. Oh,
I know.
yeah, come on.
Yeah. So, a little more. Yeah. Good weight. Yep. Clean.
So grouping the stones when they had it set up for a possible deuce leads to another blank. Newfoundland, Labrador, Ontario. It's draw 4 as we continue with our updates, and Saskatchewan looking for win number 1, sitting 2. Final rock, however, belongs to this man, Jim Cotter from BC and out of the Vernon Curling Club.
Well, he probably didn't think that he was going to be drawing against 2. Just 1 rock ago, Steve Laycock made a lovely triple to get rid of all the BC stones in the house and lie 2. And so now, instead of multiple points, it is against 2, needs 8 foot.
3rd straight appearance for Cotter and his team against Steve Laycock out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. They get on the board, 1 for BC. The arena at TD Place, Ottawa hosting their 4th Canadian Men's Curling Championship. The last was 2001. Randy Furby was the winner over Kerry Burtnick. Blank in 1, blank in 2, and looking like we may head that way again. Let's go over and check in on Alberta and Prince Edward Island, as Alberta with last rock. That's Kevin Cooey, of course, from Calgary, playing Adam Casey from Summerside and Charlottetown.
Adam Casey made a very nice double on his first and rolled behind, but Kevin was able to play a hack weight to lie 2. And Adam Casey's final stone did not roll, and so it is a wide open hit and stick for the pair.
Oh, Ben Hebert.
Nice sweep, bud. Nice sweep. Good shot, Kevin.
The compliments on the brushing to hold it, to pick up the deuce. Alberta with the lead.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Brett Gallant as we play second stones.
Yep. Sport. Clean. Yep. Hard. Stay on the mark. Stay on the mark. Okay, good rush. Good weight. I like those. Those won't be in. That's fine. Okay. Normal. Oh, little down.
No, weight's good.
Scott.
Adam Spencer did play with the team earlier this tour season when Wayne Middaugh couldn't play, so he does have some experience with them. Played events in St. John's and in Cornwall. Actually lost the final in that event.
Not to kick Wayne Middaugh when he's down, but they didn't have a very good success rate with Wayne playing it. Wayne always, as working at a golf shop, he actually misses the first 2 or 3 spiels, so they always show up kind of rusty compared to the rest of the field, but they did not start well the 4 times Wayne played. They actually played a lot better, 77% win rate when they had Adam.
Oh, I'm sure Wayne's happy to hear that. If you didn't know it already.
Pretty good. There you go.
Punch him when he's down.
Yeah, it's
well, kick him in his bad leg, I guess.
It's tough for Wayne every season. They, we obviously know this team quite well, and Wayne shows up maybe spiel 3, spiel 4, and it's hard to beat these type of teams when it's your first kick after 6 months.
Yeah, he probably doesn't warm up till you get close to the provincials.
Line's good.
Yeah, keep it warm. Yep. A little bit, Scotty.
Pretty fortunate for Glenn's team, though, to have played with Adam early in the season and then have to pick him up under those circumstances. To try to pick up somebody brand new for provincials would be tougher. His teams work so hard at communications all year round that it's, to just jump in and play with the team can make it difficult.
Little big. Hold in. Jeff. Oh, Jeff, get in there.
Not too bad, but
Hard, Jeff. Whoa. Hard, Jeff. Whoa. Throw it over. Good shot.
And roll it over they do.
See, Richard is from the crouch position now. He's not down like he used to be because of his knee. He had to change that partway through the provincials. His hack knee became so inflamed.
And to go to a no-lift delivery, that's pretty impressive. It's not the easiest change to go from a no-lift to or from a swing to a no-lift delivery.
Luckily for Richard, his lift delivery was the ugliest thing you've ever seen, so it maybe made it a little bit easier, but he's a touch player, always has been, always will be, so he could slide on both knees and still have touch.
same weight.
Same weight. Whoa.
Same weight,
Jeff.
big board.
Jeff, clean it. Yep, go. Hard. Clean. Hard. Good.
So up and down the sheet again. Here in
Same weight
this
as your first.
third after 2 blanks. They did finish second twice. No wins. They lost 2 finals, and in those finals they lost to Brad Gushue and Mike McEwen. 11th on the tour in terms of money won.
No, you're good. Close. Clean. Scott. Yep.
Brett's going to try to roll this a little closer to the side, to the wing, to make his last shot hit and roll out that little bit easier.
Same as Mark's.
Yep.
Same as you. Good board.
Yep. Right to it, Brett. Right to it. Okay.
Probably pretty good weight, though. That's still a little heavier than both.
Yeah.
Good shot.
That's a good weight, eh?
Yeah, let's see.
Scott.
Whoa, close, Scott.
Yep, Scott. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Well, nobody better than Brad Gushue this year on the tour. Look at that, $112, well, nearly $113,000. And his season started very early. And he really went hard. And it shows in his results. But his last win didn't, his last win was back in early November. So they didn't close out very well. And that could be a part of the problem, was that fall he had and those concussion-like syndrome. Still suffers from today.
So many games, so much travel too. They didn't show up well at the Canada Cup, and I think they were just a little burnt out.
Jeff! Took some time off over Christmas.
Go!
Yeah, spent some time in Florida. And away they go. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Blanks in all of them.
We got 1-3. I like it. Yeah.
I think the underdog role is an awesome role. I think any chance you get to go out there and prove people wrong, I think it suits our team identity well, and I think we'll actually thrive in that type of environment.
As a team, we've been together for quite a number of years, and we feel comfortable with the role we're in this week. We're an underdog, and that's just perfect with us. But we know that any given time, if we play our best curling, we're able to beat any of these teams.
We appreciate all the nice comments with regards to our multi-sheet coverage, and it'll continue tonight, 7:30 Eastern Time. When we join you, you can join us for PEI Quebec on 1 and 4, or Brian and David will have Manitoba, New Brunswick on TSN 3 and 5, 7:30 Eastern Time. It'll be Draw 5, the Tim Hortons Brier. From here, the arena at TD Place, a blank and a blank and a blank. And what we're saying right now is blankety blank. Come on, boys, let's get it going here as we go to the fourth. And once again, Newfoundland and Labrador will have last drop, and we've got something going. In, corner, up goes the centerline guard, and this is the Newfoundland Labrador lead, Jeff Walker.
A little tighter centerline guard, but they still left a little piece open.
Whoa, line.
Fighting house.
Whoa, if you can. Yep, go then.
Weight's good.
Try and get right to the face frozen on this one.
Hey, line's good.
We're all there.
Line's good. As long as you're not bouncing, line's real
We're all
good.
there. It's real good. It's
Real
real
a little
good.
bit, Brett.
It's
no,
real
no,
good.
no. Line's good. Line's good.
It's real
Line's
good. Not quite
Line's
to it.
Nope.
Go a little home in there.
Good shot.
Nice curling.
Steal, I guess. Good shot, Jeff.
Doesn't really matter where the centerline guard is. You can get to the nose of everything. Long, tight center.
Speed's good.
Yeah.
Air light?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a guard.
Guard.
Might get there.
As far as it'll go.
Really gotta go, Richie.
Really got us real straight. Easy.
Yep, help.
Yeah, keep going. It's not bad. Hard, guys. Hard. You still got it. It's pretty close. Keep going. The line's great. Keep going, guys. You got it. Keep going. Keep going. Richie, keep going. Come on, Scotty. Go, 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 go. Good sweeping, boys.
Good shot. Good
shot.
BC and Saskatchewan. We saw BC having to make that draw against a couple for their single. Lousy little outside biters, but hey, it comes into play for Saskatchewan.
It sure does. On his first one, Steve went around the corner guard with the in-turn, and Jim Cotter could see maybe a quarter of it. He did get a piece of it, but that is all he did, is tick it over to the side. That's the biter bit that you talked about. And so that does allow the same shot for Steve Laycock for 2. And went to the exact same spot.
To take the lead 2-1, Saskatchewan. And the team from Saskatoon looking for win number 1.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. It's easier roll the other way, but I like that.
Just about the guard for a minute here, because that rock's in a great spot, but the yellow double's available, and then you wouldn't be happy guarding a situation with 2 Newfoundland rocks underneath cover. So this is the play. Hit this. Try to roll behind the corner.
Rich. Weight's good. Whoa, whoa. Pound heavy, if anything.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Little heavy.
Whoa, whoa.
Scott.
Yes. Rich. Hard, Rich. Hard. You gotta go hard.
Really gotta
you gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. You gotta go real hard. You gotta go real hard.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's going to catch the shot rock on the button, and that stone nearly spills underneath this stone in the top 12. Shot rock belongs to Newfoundland Labrador, and they have last
I
rock.
still think it's a good play.
It's pretty early, yeah.
Overbrushed that one again. They brushed it for line to straighten out, then they brushed it to make it curl, and it over curled. And
the miss is rolling out.
Rolling out, yeah.
Like, and the rock was on the wrong angle.
Yeah,
so
and
we're an
Richard's
inch
right.
that
The
way.
miss, you roll out. The miss is not to jam. These are the
Mark,
opportunities.
wait. Whoa, Mark. Really gotta go hard. Really gotta go hard. Hard enough to jam this, guys. Holy gee.
And did well. As he'll slide it underneath.
Almost a mistake back and right behind Brett, and he just slid a little wide on it, and they couldn't give it back. I think that's the one thing, too, with the sweeping is players are tending to be a little wide because narrow isn't as, you can't fix it as much, but wide you can, and they just couldn't get that to curl.
two really bad errors there, which cancel out, but both teams aren't happy the way this end's going. Still a chance to force for Ontario.
Wait's good.
Adam. Whoa. 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 Scott. Whoa. Scott. Scott. Whoa.
Again.
Whoa. Adam.
Now.
Adam. You gotta go hard.
Oh, it's hack weight.
Okay. It ran really funny.
Yeah.
You know, that might be the, did he give it a touch? He did. He missed it.
It's the Tim Hortons Cup.
Yep.
You can't see the red rocks in there.
I think it was over that way a little more, wasn't it? I think it was in the cup for sure.
Hitting the bumpers. What is happening now?
Good.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even know
Adam
it was
Spencer, as he
Yeah,
was
no,
trying to
it's
slide
pretty
back,
good. I just don't know
he
where
went
it
over
was.
top. So we'll get a look at it
Okay, we're
here.
over a little bit.
Yeah. So just at the top of the H.
Moved it to there, though. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Pretty
So they're invisible.
Yeah, that's what we saw it yesterday.
Camouflage.
Exactly.
Especially the red ones. It's always the red ones that get hit.
Colton Flash.
I don't mind the
He
freeze.
went down.
Okay. Good with it.
Richard Hardy sharpened it. It's always the red ones, guys, that get us in trouble.
Is that enough? You want more? No. No, I think that's good. Okay. Right on, just above the tee. Didn't feel heavy. Easy jab. Easy jab.
We can go a little.
Jab. Hey. Easy jab. Line's good. No, it's got to curl. Weight's real good. Line will be good. Line's good. Line's good, yep. Hard flying. Line's good. Hard flying. Hard jab.
We're to it.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
We're bouncing. No.
Whoa.
Really good.
Whoa. Brett's in. Whoa. Good shot.
Right down on top.
Great throw.
Alberta with a 2-0 lead over PEI, and well, Prince Edward Island is sitting the 1. Is there a combination there to bring that other stone to the back 12 in play?
Oh, sure there is. And, you know, it was all Cooey's team. They had 3 line across the house on. Adam Casey's first, he made the absolutely perfect hit and roll freeze. And so Kevin Cooey threw supersonic blaster weight, but he still got to the nose and jammed it and rolled. And it is this rolled stone that Adam is trying to remove to take the 3.
Adam Casey in a third Brier, went 5 and 6 last year in Calgary. Bang. Oh, and he's going to lose it. But he'll get that one at the back, it looks like, into play for a deuce. To tie it at 2. We're going to see a closer look at Adam Casey tonight, the team from Summerside and Charlottetown when they play Quebec.
Yep, same.
Mark Nickel just made a brilliant freeze. You see there. Now they're just going to try and come down to the nose of it.
Definitely more.
No way to unlock it with big weight.
Forward. Scott. Scott. Hard, Scott. Whoa. Adam. Hard. hard. You gotta
Okay. Overbrushed again. It's time and time again, Cheryl. It's just you put a couple licks on it, it goes from wide to narrow, and you can't bring it back.
You almost got to be edge on edge to be shot, but it's probably the right play.
Would that be buried at all? Sliver. Okay. That's all you need. Make him even. Make him even.
Even with the yellow, so
Yeah, even
top
with the
four.
yellow, I think.
Still,
Top four,
still
top
a little
button.
tricky here for Brad to manufacture that two.
Yeah, almost in the middle of the two. Because he might.
Even with the red?
I think even with the red.
Yeah, I agree.
Top forward, top button.
This has to be perfect, or there will be some type of double for Ontario.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I thought even with the yellow would be better. Even with the red, you can come off the yellow.
Right,
across.
which is higher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you'd leave it even with the yellow.
Little bit for line. Little bit for line.
Line's good.
Oh, line's good. Wait, don't wait.
Put it on the tee.
Mark Nichols.
Weight's good. Above the tee. Same spot.
Make them even.
Top four. No. Jeff's in. No, line's good.
Line's
Line's
good.
Right to your broom.
We're there. We're a little ahead.
Right to your broom. Whoa. Right to your broom. Off. Okay, good shot, Mark.
I agree with you, Cheryl. Now the double's there if they want to take it on.
Yeah, off your own.
Overbrushed a
They're
little.
the same weight. Not bad. Scary.
Yeah. Thin 3/4.
Okay.
Roll over.
Even frozen.
Yeah, even if you don't make the double, you roll over on top behind a corner guard.
Out turn peel. Is it there?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Make
Be
it
real close. Real close. If not, I'm going to be frozen though.
Yeah, sounds good.
Now you think about this, Russ. Gushue said make them even. You take that stone and put it up one rock. And maybe it's not there.
It's not there. It's absolutely not there.
One
It's
rock.
barely there now.
Whoa.
Glenn Howard.
Whoa.
Skip
Adam,
Stone.
Adam. Whoa.
Still looking for our first point.
Adam.
Bang, and then come across and
Go.
push it out.
Go.
Oh, they'll not push it. Yeah, they are. Their third shot.
Shot, G.
So first and second belong to Ontario.
Shot, buddy.
Couldn't do any better.
Sweet. That's all the 53 years I got in me there. Just enough when we get
Probably
to the
still
third.
only going to be an inch or two buried.
But being 53 remembers a backswing, and the big high hard backswing, it gives you that little extra power also.
What do you think for weight? Kind of like board. Whatever you like, yeah.
You still see some players that went to the no-lift delivery, but on big hits, they swing.
Wayne Madaw is a good example of that.
Like that?
Gives you that extra
Yeah,
power.
I think we can hold it. Okay. You like this? Either that or the double or triple, I guess. I'm okay with. Problem is, he'll leave him a pretty easy double. Yeah. I think this is a smart shot. Yeah.
Try to roll
Let's take a
underneath.
board. Like probably just board. What do you think of the ice here, Jeff?
How's that one finish coming in? The draw.
Finish hard.
Yeah, it's probably good. Probably good ice then.
Board weight.
Whoa. Little full.
Board.
Jeff.
Weight's good.
Really gotta
His 13th Brier appearance.
Really
His
gotta
10th straight. Brad Gushue. Well, we showed you his money winnings, #1 on tour, and the numbers will back that up.
Well, there isn't a team that's improved like this. I look back at the numbers for most of the Brier teams, and you look at their points per game from last year to this year, improved 2 points per game. Points allowed, almost 2 points a game. The steals are what's incredible. They've gone down from 21% when they've had hammered to 8%. They're the best in the field.
Will it translate into a national championship? That's what we're going to wait and
Well,
see.
I think if you knows if it goes at it, it goes into here.
Difficult task.
Well, it won't be for lack of hard work.
That's a huge point, yeah. Just make sure of it.
Even that's not bad,
Board
too.
weight.
board weight, you definitely can't go over
In
the
turn?
top, right?
Okay, yep. Oh, I can't go over the top. I can go low, though. Solid board.
Nose, roll of...
Yeah, exactly. Nose or roll of rock.
I think. No, out, out.
I
So
think
boards-
Glenn might roll left here, Cheryl, sit to 2. He's trying to roll underneath. He obviously rolls too far. He's in big trouble.
Board. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, no, no. No. Scott.
Whoa.
Scott. Whoa. Whoa. Scott. Whoa. Adam, 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 Adam. No more.
Yeah.
Opportunity to force, and this all comes down to really one rock where it was placed. Allowed Glenn the double and roll over.
That Ontario Stone top 12 is a second shot, so
Same weight.
this is hit and
Same
stick
weight. Yes.
for the single for Newfoundland Labrador.
Gotta go.
Clean.
Gotta go.
Keep going.
Keep
Stay
going.
down,
Keep
Jeff.
going. Keep going.
Jeff Walker.
Clean it.
It took 4 inch. We finally have our first point. Newfoundland Labrador.
That's not bad.
Newfoundland Labrador pick up the first point, but it was this shot by Ontario skip Glenn Howard that got him out of some trouble.
Well, it was. He threw some great weight at this, but this was left here by Newfoundland, sliding a little deep, gives him the across the house double, taps over to lay 2.
Key shot brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. So for the first time in the game, it comes in the 5th. Ontario and Glenn Howard out of the St. George's Golf and Country Club in Toronto will have the last rock. You'll have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone. It's a new club too for Glenn and team as they've gone to St. George's after spending so many years up in the Penetanguishene Midland area. And St. George's was always the home of Wayne Madaw, so they've elected to play out of that club this year.
And what really happened there is that if they stayed in their normal clubs up in Coldwater, Midland, Penetang area, they found last year the ice and the zone playdowns was just deplorable, and they didn't get through, so they kind of retooled. And Wayne said, "Well, why don't you come down to our zone? Our zone will have good ice, but you have to join the club to do that." But it made some sense, and they played on better surface in Toronto and made it to the provincials.
Easy. Line's good.
That's good. This rock's slow.
Wait only. Hair
Line's
tight.
a little tight.
Over curl. Looks
You
heavy.
buy?
Looks real heavy.
Line's good.
Don't want to.
Gonna over curl.
Line's good.
Weight's
Over
good,
curl a
actually.
little bit.
It's T-line.
Okay.
Higher the better. Higher the better. Higher the better.
It's coming out the other side.
Ooh, I think curls
He
too.
may have popped right into that hole. Okay.
Probably is.
Northwest Territories, Pat Simmons, Team Canada. They've got nothing on us. 3 straight blanks. 2-3-4. Team Canada continues to lead. 2-0. Last rock there belongs to Cooey from Yellowknife.
Small port here for Brett. So the right speed here. Throw it soft enough. If you do carry them off one of those reds, you might get one of them in the rings.
Whoa.
Yep. Yep.
The 2009
It's a little
Canadian
quiet.
Junior champion.
Hard work. Gotta go really
Nichols.
hard. Quiet. Really hard.
Look at this hole now. Can you sneak this through? No. Tap, tap. Now you're going to spill one in. No, it won't make it either. But now you've got 2 just off center guards. Ontario, though, with last row.
All behind reds and
That's the danger, huh, Cheryl? If you go behind,
do you hate this?
They belong to Newfoundland, Labrador. You can run them back.
They do, and that's what we've seen so much. These run backs are so easy now. Just a routine shot.
Throw, yeah, top 12.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the way to kind of negate the run back game. Kind of set up some double guards that are staggered.
One, two, three red. They all belong to Saskatchewan. Final stone coming up, though, for BC and Jim Cotter.
Lots of rocks in play. They just kept piling on each other, and so on Jim's first one, he moved a lot of granite, left himself line one, and that's the stone that Steve Laycock was able to hit and stick against. So it is a little bit more simple for Jim Cotter, but the reward is just one if he's able to get to the nose.
It was a couple of years back when Jim, along with John Morris, part of the team, lost the final to Kevin Cooey, and there's the single to tie it. Here we go, run it back. Might get them both.
Hard, Jeff!
And he did. And and it just fails to stop underneath that corner, but it'll hang around the edge of the 12.
Incredible shot. You try and set up those angles so that's not there, and Brett makes that.
Got that too.
Hit it.
Throw Peel at this and roll it in over there. Is that there? But even then, at least it's useful. Right now, it's not useful because he's got this raise.
Easily get forced. That's all.
Oh, it looks like a force now. Anyway, with all these reds around.
Not really.
What do you want to do? Hit that?
Yeah.
Okay. Make the roll.
Yeah.
Then he makes the run. Then we come around. And then he makes the run. Okay.
Interesting. They were talking about running that yellow at 100 miles an hour, try to roll them both towards the rings. I think Glenn's got the right idea here. They're not forced yet. There's only one rock in the rings. But Gushue does have a couple of dangerous reds.
Yeah, Richard was kind of giving up already, thinking that they were going to get forced, but I like this call.
Adam Spencer, former Ontario junior champion back in the day, 92.
Whoa. Rich. Nope.
All right, keep going. Oh, that was a hummer, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't even watching.
Board weight. Here?
Yeah.
Just board, I think. Okay, that's pretty close to nose there.
Yeah. I think we can hold it.
Yeah.
I can hold it for you, yeah.
There's lots of time left in this end. You know, you might get forced. You could get forced to 2 if you're Ontario. That nothing in the middle. There's no danger here at all.
On the quiet side of board.
Mark Nichols.
Whoa.
A little quiet.
Whoa. Brett, go. Hard, Brett. Hard. Whoa.
And underneath. Oh, very nice. It's completely hidden. Newfoundland Labrador sitting the one, but without last rock.
Perfect roll. Good communication from the sweepers. They said they could hold this, which they did all the way down.
Good shot, Mark.
Nice.
It's just a nice reminder when you're in the hack, if your sweepers remember a spot that they've held another shot on.
Quarter with board.
Then half. I think he's showing like.
Whoa, wait. Oh, Peel? Oh,
Yeah, he's trying to make the double.
Okay, oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't throw board at him, eh?
Big difference between board and Peel.
Like Peel, eh?
Really smart call here. Get rid of the guard. Hit and roll over. If you could ever nose that red one that isn't in play, you're actually underneath cover sitting second shot.
Adam. Whoa. Scott.
Richard Hart.
Scott, real hard. Scott, go.
Run it back. Oh, it just failed to catch the stone and maybe spill in.
Just came up an inch too much, or he's in the rings on that one.
I if we guard.
Anything thinner.
Okay. I think I like the guard.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice here, Cheryl. If you're trying to force, do you play the guard or do you play it behind that little stagger there?
Well, in the guard, you'd be guarding a stone that's really only top 8 foot, so I actually really like trying to
We
lay
draw
2.
around, he's probably playing the hit and roll and trying to roll behind everything. Yeah, absolutely. You get it like there, it's okay.
If you just sit this where you don't bury it, you can use it if they ever make the hit and roll.
Same thing. If we go here.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Give him this side.
Yeah. But if he tries that again, he might have to try, like if we're a little higher.
Yes, yeah, he's got. He could get lucky and you know, kind of do something like that.
Yeah. Hopefully, then we'll still draw to split the rings.
We will, absolutely. But I just wondering if we need to put ourselves in that position.
Yeah. What are your other thoughts?
Well, the only other thought is like just a piece buried here. Let him try that. But then we're clumping them together, giving them 3 shots at it. I don't mind up here.
I like it.
I just think we need to be up here so he doesn't have this.
Is it equal at the top of the cup?
Right at the top of the cup. It's pretty good.
Top of the cup?
Yeah.
The key on this guard, I would think, would not be to show them the center line side so that they have the hit and roll. Make sure you show them the right-hand side of the stone.
I think the speed would be the same speed like you were playing last time in your shots, Mark. So nice and quick. And
if we want to guard the inside, I think that's good. Okay.
There's to your comment, Cheryl. They're all on the same page. Slight over curl in this guard gives Team Ontario a chance to roll behind everything.
Yeah, so make sure they guard the inside.
Rick Glant will try to keep it as straight as he can if they have to.
Line's a little tight. Hard early. Hard. Half.
Get off, Jeff. Get off.
Stay on it, Brett. Line's tight.
And he's on it, out of his hand.
Just Brett. Okay, we're pretty high. Half. Stay on it, Brett. Halfway high. Okay, help him, Jeff. Help him. Hard.
Now the carry.
Good.
Remember where they wanted to go, just that top edge of the cup, so just a little shy.
Really nice angle, though.
Yeah, they didn't show him anything on the center line side.
You can either or. It's there too. Like, would you throw it quiet, or you don't have to? Throw. So you got to hit the top of this one, pump that one in.
You just got to make.
Yeah. You could come around and freeze tap. What do you think of just freeze tap? If you tap it 6 inches, you got the hack waiter.
That's not bad, Richie.
Straight back, or they're
you
going
won't
to
be
offer
shot
up this,
rock,
hit the yellows and try to get one of them in the rings with a bit of luck.
You just,
They're still trying to see if they
even
can
freeze. You know,
freeze is not bad,
get their deuce by freeze tapping.
I think we
literally
got the
tap
sharp
it
one on
6
the
inches.
outside.
Yeah.
What do you want, black or?
Yeah. What do you want here, Richie?
I think you want the sharp one for Adam.
Okay.
Yeah. But if I've got good weight, I mean, even if we freeze.
Yeah.
you know,
No, I agree.
It looks like we're forced if we hit that guard.
For sure.
Freeze! Like, yeah, it looks like tight ice.
Yeah, not a ton of ice.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. He just gave me more.
Yeah,
I think that looks good.
Yeah, I
right?
agree. Totally agree. Back 4.
Okay, whoa, then. Adam, whoa.
Richard Hart.
Adam, whoa.
T.
Scott. Whoa.
T-line.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa. Whoa, Scott.
Scott, close, Scott.
Wait's okay.
Whoa. Scott.
Scott.
Whoa. Whoa.
Don't want to.
Adam.
Big bump.
Adam.
Big bump.
Whoa. Whoa.
Big
Whoa.
bump.
Whoa.
Keep going.
Okay.
Over curl.
Over curl.
We can't hit it now.
Yeah, it's gone right underneath.
Yeah, they wanted to leave a piece out so they could use it, and it just, again, the brushing, they were on it to get it to move and overcooked it.
He's playing the draw here.
Yeah.
Pretty good for it.
Well, we're doing a different shot all of a sudden, right? That's the problem.
Well, that's what I was playing, to tap it that much.
Well, I think from dead trees.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't want to.
Adam,
Big bump.
Adam.
Big bump.
So that brushing there by Adam Spencer in the direction you want the stone to curl. He just does. Cheryl says overcooked it a bit. Maybe you should have stayed with
How much does he have
Scott Howard brushing against the grain, trying to hold the curl.
Keep the angle.
But at first shot, second shot. Yeah. We have to do second shot.
Right here.
Here, Jeff.
Back button. Yep. What's the speed?
Is anything like marked through this way? It's nice. It's the same as coming in the middle.
Same as draw the button?
2 feet slower,
Trying
draw
to
the
sit
button.
2 here.
Yeah, really close, though.
I don't think I'd go too much behind the tee line.
Because of the freeze opportunity.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to be just top tee line.
So much pressure on the brushers in these type of situations.
It's good.
If they misjudge this, it ends up top 8. There will be a double for Glenn to sit 2 underneath cover. It cannot be light.
Doesn't look happy. You gotta go, guys. Really gotta
Walker
go.
to land. This is all about carry now. Trying to take it as far as they can. They need to sit 2.
Hard.
And they'll just
Sorry, I never thought that'd be late.
get it there.
Lost it.
Caught them off guard. They really
Jeez.
leaves that double.
Doesn't look happy.
They were confident that that was going to be at least to the top
Really
tee.
gotta go. Hard.
Now go back to yesterday. And
Hard.
Brad Gushue saying he just didn't feel it. He's still struggling with his draw weight.
Boy, this could be a game changer right here. Glenn throws a high hard one, makes the double. If you make it really good, you get 2 buried with hammer.
Make this. Out turn? Yeah.
Gushue knows it.
Whoa. Scott.
Glenn Howard, his first. Now, Howard on the brush. You bang 1. You're going to bang 2. No, and underneath.
Missed it.
Fix.
What happened? Where did that go?
Did you see that too, or did I not see it?
No, all of a sudden, and then he held it. But it
jumped.
I love that out of my hand.
Caught Richard off guard because it jumped.
Let Newfoundland off the hook here.
I don't mind him trying to, Mark, but
Okay.
we can do the same thing again.
That was my first thought, but I don't mind this because I see the.
Okay, let's make sure we're there or past it, eh? Okay, let's do the same
I
thing.
don't mind the guard. Like, what?
Well,
This
if you
is pretty good.
I know, but if you think that's there, but he's got a third of it. I can't see that being there. Okay?
They're gonna have it. They're gonna have it out here and coming in a little bit of an angle. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
You know that's how it's gonna be coming
The
in.
yellow is buried perfect, so whatever he is, can see past the yellow there. Quarter. What do you like?
You want
Jeff?
a little more ice?
I think we play the same shot.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure what the discussion is. I think they're a little worried Glenn can actually hit that red and stay.
Well, they were,
Let him know that.
yeah, they were talking about throwing the guard and preventing this draw, so blocking the draw from
The other
making it
option,
easy.
I
But the
guess, is if we
concern
go, like,
is, does
full
then
top
Glenn
four,
have
keep
this
I
tap or
almost think
tick
the one you just threw just kind of,
for 2? So I think the same spot.
Best guard second shot. It always has been, and just get it in there. There's no chance they're going to do that.
And he just threw it.
You don't like it?
I think I like this shot.
It'd be a hard score for him if we did.
Yeah, the guard thought
Just
is
a little
just
less,
makes
Mark.
the draw really tough.
Give it the same?
Yeah.
Really smart move by Brad there. He was light,
A little bit more line, easy.
and he just said, "I'm going to give you the same weight."
Easy, Jeff.
They didn't touch it till almost the rings.
T-line. Make sure it's past
They
it, guys.
haven't done very much so
T-line,
far on
back
this.
four. Back
Now they
four's
got him.
good.
Hog line in.
Looks here.
Yeah.
Looks here.
How
Lead
about
it.
the back four?
Oh,
Looks
you don't
here,
have
Jeff.
to go.
So stretch. It's good though.
Right.
And just back
better.
T-line.
How much more?
Back edge of the 4.
Stalled it, so.
Very, very few curlers would throw the same weight after being light, but it was all about the brushing. They all knew it was a team shot that wasn't executed properly with the brushing, so just throw the same weight and brush it properly.
Well, and it was really good after the shot was missed that the sweepers went to Brad and said, hey, that was us. We thought it was there. You really have to be clear about that, or the thrower is confused.
Right in there, okay? Roll a rock. Nose is good. Okay.
Final stone, Ontario and Glenn Howard as he faces two
Scott. Yep. Yep.
with his last.
Yes. Gotta go on.
And it's a huge scrub here for Scott Howard. All the way down to it. You're trying to hold this. You can't afford to roll. And he did well. He got that inside roll to catch the edge of the button and pick up the single. Halfway through. We're tied at 1.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Three straight blanks to start, and then an exchange of singles, so we're tied at 1. Newfoundland Labrador against Ontario. Kathy is with Glenn Howard.
Glenn, when we look at the scoreboard, it almost feels like the old world against low-scoring games. Why do you think that is?
Because way more shots are made. There's been 1 or 2 misses in the entire game, and when you get that, when you get so many shots made, you can't get anything going. And as soon as somebody got something going, there was a double or a hit and roll or whatever, and you need misses to get scoring, high-scoring games, and there hasn't really been much.
Talk about rock placement. We think about the fourth end, that double that you made. How important is it in this field?
Massive, obviously. I guess Mark hit and rolled a little too far, gave me a chance for the double. He hits and stays, he probably gets a chance for his deuce, and it's super important to put it right where you want. Especially today, the guys are making everything. So you got to make sure they're right beside each other so you don't give a double. You give them an extra 6 inches, they make the double for fun. So it's fun to watch and fun to play.
Tell us one more thought about how it feels playing in your home province.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I've got great memories here. Brother Russ knows this building really well. And 23 years ago, we won here. Ottawa's fantastic. Love the city. And just playing in Ontario, you feel like you got that one extra point in the board because of the great fans that we have here.
Thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Kath.
Well, we saw yesterday and we're seeing again today just the brilliant numbers being put up by both teams. And in fact, there's only one player who's not in the 90s, and that's Newfoundland Labrador second, Brett Gallant, at 80%. Everyone else on both teams, 90 and better. Numbers after 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for 20 years.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for more than 20 years.
Let's get you caught up on the other games before we head back to our feature Newfoundland Labrador against Ontario, dropping in on Saskatchewan and British Columbia. Saskatchewan and the team from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, skipped by Steve Laycock in their third straight appearance against British Columbia's Jim Cotter out of Vernon. Still looking for win number 1. They come in with a record of 0-2. Cotter having won their first. So quiet tap and sit there to grab 2 and take a 4-2 lead going to the break. On the other side of the arena, on sheet A, Jamie Cooey of Yellowknife losing his first after coming through that pre-qualifying tournament. There's Jamie as he makes a 9th appearance at the Brier. Last year he went 0-11. That dropped him into that pre-qualifier, and he came out of that with a win over Nova Scotia yesterday against the reigning Canadian champions, Pat Simmons, and the team from the Glencoe Club in Calgary. Team Canada opened with a deuce in the first. They blanked 2, 3, and 4. And this is the draw. And just grab enough, and that'll be for 2, and they are tied. Deuces are wild as they go to the 5th end break. And so now you are caught up on all the happenings here on this Sunday afternoon. Day 2 of our coverage, the 4th draw. In a 1-1 tie, Newfoundland-Labrador against Ontario. And it will be Brad Gushue and the team from the Valley Haley in St. John's that has the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones here in 6.
I watched Scott Howard sweep that end-to-end to hold Glenn's shot for that force, and reminded me of a tweet after their first game when he swept Glenn's to the pin to win, and he said, it's pretty cool to sweep my dad's rock to the button to win the game.
And such a big game beating Kevin Cooey in Alberta. What a start for Ontario.
Yeah, he's called the whole experience a fairy tale.
Hard, Brett. Hard, stay on it. Stay on it for line. We're there. It's over curling. Stay on it. Good shot.
Oh. Brilliant spot.
Judge. You can't come down, eh?
Come on.
What?
Freeze, dude.
Clean it. That was pretty good.
What do you think? I had it.
That was good. Keep it
Room.
Okay, it's there.
Guys.
Close, Scott.
Whoa,
Where are we?
Good.
Top 8. Scott.
Yeah, gotta go for weight.
Scott.
Adam Spencer.
Line's perfect. We get it here. Line's perfect. Whoa, we can.
Whoa.
Line's perfect. Get it here, Rich. Line's perfect. Attaboy, Adam. Shot, Adam.
Or hit and roll over there is okay.
You got to think that Adam Spencer's living the dream
like
right now. To be here at the Brier and playing with Glenn.
He's played competitively for so long, and you'd have to start doubting your chances to win the provincial championship and get this far, and to show up here as the home team and playing with Glenn and Richard and all that experience. You have no kidding.
What a highlight.
Mark. Hard. Whoa. Yeah, Jeff. Okay. It's good.
Just runs it by. Shooter rolls over now, covering the edge of the 4-foot.
I was watching it curl.
I don't think they were playing it.
No. Straight guard's pretty good, isn't it?
What do you like?
You can do that.
I like the guard.
Guard, I think.
I don't mind the hit and roll. All of those.
Call shot. That was my first instinct.
He plays the same thing though, and he's got that tight. I like hit and roll off that tight guard. I think we're gonna regret that rock. That red's gonna kill.
Play
Like
Rich.
that? You like? Well, I think I like that. Yeah.
Kind of
Even
get
if he knows it, he's still. You know,
two things
we got
out of
a tight
one shot here.
and-
You get rid of that stone that is usable for Gushue and roll to the center and get your guard.
Control that scoring area. That'll never change in the sport. And I agree with you, Cheryl. This is a good move.
Scotty.
Board.
Close.
Whoa.
Close. Close, Scott.
Close.
Whoa.
A little bit.
Scott. Whoa, Scott. Whoa.
Yep.
Get over there, Scott. It's gonna be real close.
No roll.
And roll on top, and almost covers the
Shot.
the train.
I think that's the change you're going to see in this game is you're going to have to look for those shots that get you 2 shots out of 1. You know, similar to you watch Homan's team play the tick and roll into the rings. It gets rid of the guard and it gets them shot or a stone that the opposition has to chase. And we've seen that a few times where teams look to the shot that gives them basically 2 options.
Brett Galland. Walker with some late licks. And he'll run it back. And look at the separation now as the shooter rolls over and covers the shot stone. Center line, top edge of the 4.
It's always got to be a fight. Yeah, that's a good shot. It's tough to do.
What's that?
That's tough to do.
He rolled buried, but Ontario's pretty happy too with the 2 yellows in play. If Richard could make both reds go away here, the force would be back on for Ontario.
Whoa, whoa, Adam, whoa, Adam.
Richard Hart.
Adam.
Spencer stays with it.
Hard.
Run it back. Oh, and they're going to spill it. Very nice shot. Good call, Adam Spencer.
You could have jammed.
Right? No.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
Even where their shooter rolled to, Gushue rolls behind that, and it's a short little run.
Thanks, buddy.
Good board. Whoa. Good board.
Mark Nichols.
Jeff. Hard, Jeff. All you can get. Hard. Go. Hard.
And that little flip, nothing.
A little heavy. Trying to bonk this.
Nose, board weight, I think.
Yeah.
Tough to get underneath, so you don't want to be a hero here and tick that guard. So just hit and stay for 2.
Weight's good.
Whoa, Scott. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Lean, whoa.
Yep, Scott.
Whoa. Scott. Lean.
Hard.
Scott.
Hard.
Good. Right in the nose is good. Perfect.
And on the nose it is.
Freeze. On the nose.
I think we had the freeze.
Yeah, I like freeze too.
Brad's got to create a real good freeze here. He's going to be forced.
We had one really, my 1-2 ends ago really curled here at the end.
Okay, I was thinking I gave Jeff there. And he was there.
That was my walk that curls probably a little more too.
I don't mind there.
Okay.
That's got to be close, Mark.
That's a good eye from
Just fullback 4, I guess.
Jeff Walker as well, saying that maybe my stone Cheryl just curled a little bit more.
Well, that's going to be the difference all weekend. As you go later into the week and more games, you're going to rely on all your players to be remembering spots and stones.
Okay.
Line's good. Easy.
I think it's got to go a little.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Line's
Needs
good.
a curl.
You don't need to.
It looks heavy.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Weight's good.
Jeff's in. Needs a curl big time.
Whoa, if we can.
Jeff's in if you got to go.
Little bounce.
Jeff.
Whoa.
Nah, it's heavy. Oh.
Well, look at that finish. My goodness.
Okay.
Pecked on them.
I jumped it on you a bit. Whoa, if we can.
Thought it was
Jeff's
heavy,
in
and
if you
just
gotta go
coming into
back,
the
Jeff.
forfeit here, you see it just grind.
Heavy. Oh.
Okay. Pick or slide path, you think, Russ?
I think it picked. That's definitely in the slide path, but I think it's pretty early for a drastic change like that. That was going to bounce it, if anything.
That's where it's going.
Yeah, it is. So just peel it.
Peel
maybe?
it, take your
I
time.
think so. That picked, eh?
Oh, yeah. He's going to bump it and leave
Yeah.
it cute and stop dead. I guess peel it, eh?
I think so.
You want to switch or what?
Let me have a look.
What's that?
I don't think there's any
No,
point
this is
getting
good.
cute.
Heel?
Halfback 8, halfback 12. Like it would have bounced off.
Whoa.
Glenn Howard, his first, looking for the straight pick.
Adam! Gotta go! Hard!
Spencer got him.
Gotta go.
Now, where does this roll? And it will spill.
No idea.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know why that curl. That's too wide.
That's that same rock though.
It is.
When you
That's
tried the
true.
double?
That grabbed 2.
That's same rock. That same rock. That 5.
Well, let's get rid
That
of it.
was out there.
Yeah. Oh, no. I think
I wanted to
at one point I think I did call that. Okay, get rid of it.
Throw way more than they thought.
Same way.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's a 5 rock.
Yeah.
Both times.
Is that the one I gave you?
It's 5.
Okay. let's get rid of it. Hopefully it's the rock, it's not the ice.
No.
Exactly.
Hopefully ice isn't getting flattened.
Draw, but Jeff's draws seem to curl a little unnaturally, and mine's not going to curl as much as Jeff's. So
You have two options here. You could come around those two yellows. The problem is you got to be deep enough that that run isn't there. And then that would allow possibly a freeze by Howard and a force, so they're going to come around the red.
I like that too, because if it's buried, Glenn's going to have to run a Newfoundland rock in there this way as opposed to running in his own on the other half.
is that enough ice, you think?
But it's not slow either.
It's between the two games.
Yeah, yeah.
Closer to probably the first game.
Perfect. There you go. That's it. It's T-line.
Wait till the last end?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, little less. I think it's there.
Better run.
Jeff needs a curl.
Back 8.
Heavy.
Back 8. Maybe deeper.
Gotta be shot.
Again, they haven't done anything to this, have they? Heavy.
Stay with it, Mark. Whoa.
And Richard Hart.
Go.
And it'll finally just drag and a grind to a halt. Back 12.
I don't think we need to go through.
He's said it yesterday, going to the boards. I'm just not feeling it. You get the sense he's still not.
No kidding. That's not the type of shot that, that's 4 feet deeper than they wanted it. So it's really 8 or 9 feet out of his hand heavy because you've got the brushers.
What kind of weight here? Just
Brutal.
The force is back on here. Glenn just has to hang around.
And he's got probably a third to a half of it. Yeah, definitely a half.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Got a curl. Whoa, it's pretty good. It's good. It's good. Whoa.
Scott. Whoa.
Adam.
Whoa.
Adam.
Hard.
Go, Adam.
Go. Try, Mark. Let's go. Hard.
Yeah, a little bit more. Oh, it's going to hang on.
Let's play to the center here.
Weird.
Good enough.
Weird.
Richie's not believing it. I'd have to curl. A little heavy.
Yeah, it was.
It's that heavy. It's not curling.
Gushue's ran pretty straight there.
No.
Shot, buddy. Good one.
Yeah.
I didn't pound heavy, that's all.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted.
Fine. Good shot.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Perfect. Yeah, a little bit of weight down there does not curl much off.
I tried not to overthrow it too.
I'm finding those peels are dead straight.
Because the last one I just threw.
No, inside out.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've thrown a couple of them now, and they go exactly.
So Ontario sitting 2. Top 12, back 12. That's what's facing Brad Gushue with his last. Newfoundland Labrador with only one win in the Canadian Men's Curling Championship. That was 1976, and the legendary Jack McDuff.
Back 4.
They had a celebration, I know, after your gold medal win, but when McDuff
Not on this yet. Okay,
won that national championship, they had quite the party as well in Newfoundland Labrador. And that's for the single to take the lead. It's close. As Glenn Howard said, you make one mistake and you'll get punished for it.
We're on the big screen again.
I know, we're the featured game.
Yeah?
It's not the Brier, it's the Glenn Howard show.
Yeah, exactly.
We were called once in a Brier. We had Pete Corner had a set of hulls in his thing, sweeping, fell out, landed.
Oh no, listen, if it did, it's your call if you wanted to pull it off. I fully understand.
Absolutely did nothing to the rock.
No, it would have been in the last, 2 feet of
it. If that, it was like a foot, yeah.
Those rocks in the Tim Hortons cups.
I know, they're invisible. They're invisible. Camouflage, especially the red ones. It's always the red ones that get hit. Oh my God, it's got a chance. You better keep going.
I don't think you were going to say clean. I probably was. Was that? I was. No.
It's always those red ones.
It is.
Also in the box is Smarties. Those red ones are always the ones. Newfoundland Labrador with a single in 6 to take a 2-1 lead. It's been very tight, very close. You can see by the 3 straight blanks.
Good board.
waiting for somebody to put together a multi-point end. Maybe it'll come here in 7 with Ontario and Glenn Howard having last rock playing the Yellowstones.
Well, a shooting like this hammers a huge advantage to start, and then also scoring in the even ends if you're going to get forced and you're only getting 1 point.
Brad Gushue had a chance to bury and maybe possibly get his 2 by going deep. That forced his hand to take the single, and that's huge because Ontario now has control.
Close. No. Line's pretty good.
1, 2. For sure. No, it looks like they're only sitting 1, so it's a possible deuce here for Alberta.
It is indeed that Yellowstone that you were wondering about, not the shot stone, but the third shot. Just rolled too far by Adam Casey on his first, and so this does allow the hit and stick for 2.
Wow, you're a little short with me. You didn't even give me a chance there.
Nope.
I mean,
you have a moment, and then you say, Kathy, and it's all me. There's...
Kathy.
Oh.
Wow.
There is an opportunity miss that we are not used to seeing from Kevin Cooey.
Absolutely not. And we talk so often about unforced errors, and there is one certainly for the 2-time Canadian champion.
Hard! Whoa! Good shot.
Probably not the same as you.
I don't know.
Wasn't any lighter.
Great shot to stay right on the nose.
Saskatchewan sitting the 3, British Columbia. And last rock on the way for Jim Cotter from Vernon.
Same shot as his first. He tried to go around that top red stone and bury, and it was half exposed and not frozen, and so Steve Laycock effectively picked it out. And so this is the same as his first, needs to get to the 4-foot.
British Columbia has won 4 Briers, the last by Greg McCauley in 2000.
Gotta get it. A hair low.
Yeah. You want the same weight?
No more.
Well, you can see the plan by Ontario here and how critical it is to try and blank and take the hammer into 8, and that's why they're playing out to the wing as much as they can.
I burned it. We burned that.
Wow. Or an opportunity with a burnt stone for a deuce.
So does that change things then for Ontario? Well, they'll split the rings, I guess.
It does, yeah.
Take your 2 and you can get it.
Yeah, far and few between, haven't been any, so this is a chance.
Good.
Happened before the hog line, the rock comes off.
A little tight. Like the bike the 8.
Adam Spencer.
Yep. Rope. I think it's good, guys. Just hard. Easy. Hasn't curled at all now. There. Right here, guys. T-line. Weight's there. Your T-line. Whoa. T-line plus. Whoa. Easy. Whoa, guys. Whoa. Yep.
Good. Boy, Adam. Shot.
Shot, buddy.
Such a great angle on that yellow on the left-hand side, too. It's
That's okay, Mark.
tough for Brad Gushue to do anything with that one.
Yep.
He can't kill it and roll in towards the other yellow. So he'll work the other way. This side yellow back to the middle.
Weight's good.
Just keep inching this up in the house, too, and Newfoundland will hope to get an opportunity for a roll behind the center guard.
Go. Hard, Brett. Roll it, Jeff. Roll it, Jeff. Roll it hard.
And rolling it over and getting it closer, and the underneath, not quite.
Yeah, definitely.
This has been a close game, too. I mean, the first points were scored in the first, then there was 3 blanks. Territory's got a deuce in 5, and now Pat Simmons looks like he might have a chance for multiple points here.
And both on shots that he will throw. Jamie Cooey was lying 2, and so Pat elected to play this out-turn draw on his first one. Made it very nicely. Jamie Cooey tried to run back, missed it, and so this is the same shot, a chance for 2.
I got the same weight. I got there. Line's good.
Whoa.
Same line.
Hard, Adam.
Same weight.
Same weight.
Here we go. Line or 2 more.
T-line on its own.
Little wider line. Whoa. Talk to me. Do we
Foot
need
or two more. Foot or two more.
You're fine. You're fine.
Clean. Fine now.
Thiessen, Rycroft, John Morris calling line.
Great job. Good job, boys.
And there's the deuce.
I like a little less. I like it.
Richard Hart tried to roll away on this, but it was tough. They didn't
Similar.
have a ton of it, so now opportunity for Newfoundland to roll back under.
Same weight.
And it'll be a little higher in the house.
Hard. Hard, Brett. Hard right to it. Go right to it. Hard right to it. Come on.
Oh,
Good
jumping
shot.
underneath. Oh, it just pops out now.
Great shots.
Shot.
But as stone by stone is getting a little higher.
Too much.
You want to nose it, or do you want to try to roll a bit? Or
Nose is probably the best. Or
just through? Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you could leave it back there too.
Does it help us at all?
Well, it's a jam, you know. But you're right. Okay, just through.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah. What? You like this setup here?
Nice little roll by Mark, because it's tough for Richard to roll left and keep some separation with the two yellow Ontario rocks.
Could set up a double.
Hack! Whoa, whoa. Got him. Whoa, 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 no. Clean. Clean it. Scott. 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 Whoa. Scott. Whoa. Scott. Hard!
Here comes that guard. It took off on them.
Whoa!
Good.
Wow. Very nice.
That was close to that guard.
Oh, was it ever?
It just papered it. Just papered it.
Yeah, that kept curling. He didn't hold it. He just got the dull one.
Relying on the sweeper to hold it, and it just couldn't.
And even got across to get a little bit more of the stone tucked underneath.
Hack or heavy hack?
Hack.
Well, Richard's curled more than they expect.
Try to
He
get
ended
it
up with a
open
perfect
early.
result, but
Like
it looked
freeze.
wider all the way down. So
I think that's the only other option, eh? Yeah.
Brad can't be too tight to this guard. He ticks the guard, they'll be looking at three.
I mean, I don't mind it. I'm okay with the freeze too, but whatever you like.
Yeah, they're looking at playing the tap and roll over frozen on the left-hand yellow. But it's pretty tight, scary on the guard. Could play the freeze straight down on this yellow.
Yeah, that's not a bad option.
Trying to hit what, half a rock would be pretty good. What are you throwing? Hack. Okay. Yeah, I like that with that ice.
That's had a couple in turns in this out turns in this game that haven't really finished for him.
Good
hack. Heavy hack.
Yep, not bad.
Heavy hack.
Brad Gushue, his
Heavy
first.
hack. Yes. Hard. Hard.
Once again, Gallant.
Yes. Yes. Hard.
By this guard, by this. Oh, he saved it. He saved it. Now they can't get the roll over.
It's incredible hack weight, and you get to the nose.
Made a big move on
it's
us.
almost nose hit.
I was about
That's
to call
exactly what
Whoa
happened to
here.
Richards.
There's girl hard too.
It's a spot that goes.
Yeah, that's two in a row.
Made a big move, eh?
Heard Gallant say even Hart's moved.
I was worried about it touching the guard until just before.
Closer than the first one, even.
You. Black. Yeah.
Now there's enough room for Glenn to get
Exact
the
same
roll
shot through for the
to the
one.
left.
Yeah. Rolling dead buried, eh?
Throwing number 4, huh?
Yeah, no, it's a good rock. Dead buried?
You'd want to overroll on this more than anything, because you could leave it. Thin double. Roll behind her a little over.
Board!
Clean it.
Board!
Scott.
Yep, Scott.
Whoa. Whoa. Close. Yep. Yeah.
Wow!
Whoa. 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 Yep. Yeah. Scott. Scott.
And that's the roll, and they'll roll it away, and it'll pop.
The same weight. Yeah.
God's sakes.
I think just.
Spot's just catching everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
sweep to get it to curl, and then it does more of it on its own, and they come out the other side.
Yeah, it's edge on edge.
This is the same spot Mark Nichols made the roll. Right behind the center.
Hack, same weight I just threw?
Same weight.
Sure.
Even a hair less, eh?
Even a hair less. That was pretty good. That was just probably to here.
Okay. I'll give you the same. Yeah. This spot seems to curl a bit. So.
Yeah.
Look the ice.
I would think this would straighten out a little more than those last ones, though, on the out-turn side.
Same weight.
Same weight.
Hair more.
Same weight. Heavy hack.
Hair more.
Close. Hair more, if anything.
Yep. Yep.
So now it's Walker, who's against the grain, trying to hold the curl. Now Gallant will try and direct it by the guard. One more time for Walker, a little bit underneath. Oh, that's honey.
That's pretty good.
Rolled another inch, maybe.
Perfect.
Good call, Mark.
That was really, you had to open your ears for that one. Right, yeah, right.
Look at that.
Relatively long guard, though, and he can, once it's by, the outside brusher will go crazy and try to get the maximum curl. I think it's there for 2.
This will be all about the nice weight, which is definitely Glenn's bread and butter.
Make it.
Glenn's got a little bit of a softer release too, and this would be an advantage here.
A little slightly less rotation, exactly, and they should be able to get more curl as it gets by.
Weight's good.
Still looking for our first multiple point end.
Whoa. 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 Adam. Whoa. Whoa. Adam. Scott. 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 Scott.
Now, woo, somebody take it, fellas. Now Scott finally does. And they got enough to push it back. Back enough. You bet. And Ontario will pick up the 2.
I wasn't gonna. It was perfect like that. If we carved it early. Oh, yeah, that's why I was not. No.
You got it. He does to take the lead. It's covered. Guard, albeit is long, but what you can do now with some soft weight and some terrific brushing, albeit you're not quite sure you're going to take it, Spencer. Now Scott Howard does, and just enough weight to push it out the back. And we have our first deuce on the board. It comes in 7 as Ontario takes a 3-2 lead over Newfoundland and Labrador. And he'll watch it go out. And with that, of course, it gets Mr. Jack Cox from Haliburton, Ontario, off and running. Now at the age of 84, he's been doing this for 20 years. They wouldn't let him do it in London when the Brier was there a few years ago because they said you might take a tumble. But he is a huge fan, and it's always nice to see Mr. Jack Cox at the Brier.
Glenn giving him a hand.
Glenn's seen him 16 times. It's unbelievable, the energy.
Newfoundland Labrador down by 1 now. We'll have Lastrock playing the Redstones here in 8.
Yep. That's okay, that worked. Real good.
Still not a horrible situation for Newfoundland Labrador. They make sure they score here. You just don't want to take any risks. Even if you get forced, it's not bad. Score in the 8. Unfortunate burn that last end, but great for Ontario to hold the deuce after that. It was early in the end and always tough to do.
Rich. Whoa. Scott. Go. Beauty. Attaboy. Attaboy, Spence.
Adam Spencer.
Boy, how's that for fitting in?
A lot of pressure on Adam, coming to the team that's had that kind of success in your home barn, too.
Although, he said to me that there isn't. He's been made to feel so welcome. And the team is of the character from Glenn to Richard to Wayne on the bench. We know you're in a tough spot. Just go out and play. And for him, actually, Cheryl,
Still looks heavy.
he usually throws the third stones. He said this is a bit of an advantage. He sort of can turn off his brain. He doesn't have to think like a skip might. He just brush and throw.
He's probably, you're right, Vic, he's probably really enjoying it, just not having to think so much and think ahead, and you can just throw. You often see that sometimes with Jim Cotter, where he talked about that with Morris, where he could just throw and not have to think about the strategy.
Whoa. Whoa, clean. It's got a bit. Clean, just clean. Good throws at him.
Boy, beauty.
Says a lot for this Ontario team, too, to make him feel that way, that it's not do or die, and to just come out, do your best, and enjoy. And could be a lot of pressure, and it's not, Ben.
Brett Gallant.
Positive release, so I think it's
telling
fine.
you a story earlier about Brett and
Take a look. I think it's all
how much
there.
work he's put into it. It was 3 years ago when
Put it in the cup.
Mark Nichols returned to the team, and
Yep, stay down on it.
Brad Gushue had to make a choice between
Good.
Brett Gallant and Adam Casey, and he just felt there was more upside to Brett Gallant's game, and he said, I'm going to stay with you. And Adam Casey went back to PEI. Now he's here, of course, and representing the province.
Look crazy or what?
Well, you look at the character, you look at their abilities, you look at their intensity, but what also worked out well for Gushue going forward was this brushing, because you've got a massive, big man that's in great shape, and Brett that makes a big difference with this directional brushing.
Hard, Scott.
Wait a minute, Adam. Good throw, buddy.
Yeah.
And there you go. Spencer follows that rock down. And first one out to say good shot is Glenn Howard.
Yeah, it's all about doing those little things, isn't it? And
It is,
Madaw, Hart, Howard, they've been here so many times. They know what Adam's going through, so you pick your words wisely.
This is a player, Mark Nichols, that I think has changed a lot for Brad Gushue coming back. He's one of those thirds that I compare to like a John Morris or a Mark Kennedy, that besides the shot making, it's just who they are on the team as a player.
Jeff's in. Finish it, Jeff. Need a curl. Needs a curl. Go, Jeff. Go. Come on, Jeff. Whoa. Good shot, Mark. Good boy.
I think he probably knows this, but it's risky. Make them all go away is fine.
Adam. Gotta go.
Really?
Gotta go real hard, Adam.
Come on.
Gotta go real hard, Adam. Gotta go real hard.
Called on again. Oh, and he'll pop it just perfectly. Richard Hart.
Good shot.
A little bit of panic. They thought that was going to overcurl, but really good hold down on the brush.
Good throw.
Yeah.
Quite getting out there.
No.
Watch the backswing. Get it. Bring it
Wow,
over
good,
here.
Kathy.
Scrub.
Red shot at the back, Saskatchewan.
It certainly looks as though it is that shot stone. Jim Cotter, there was just a ton of granite, and he moved a whole bunch around, including promoting his own stone to the top of the tee. They looked at whether to just play the draw for 2, but they are playing the higher risk angle / for 3.
Steve Laycock out of the Nutana in Saskatoon. Chance to break it open. Oh, and look at where this goes. Oh! Wow, I don't know if they expected that. But it's for 4. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Saskatchewan.
Well, this was a risk that was worth it.
Oh, my God.
Adam! Whoa! Yep! Clean.
You know, we're in the 8th here, and this is that one end you want to keep them even, and Gushue unable to get anything going.
That great double by Adam Spencer, that long run that he managed to make them both go away, changed everything this end.
Still keen down there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Good opportunity here for Brad to get a open draw.
The applause for Steve Laycock as he makes his way down the ice, and people appreciating that 4 on the board.
Someone stay down on it.
Yep.
Just trying to take it home, right?
You sure?
Cheers, guys.
Gliding good to the wings. We always see that. Brad, the difference in the game was the 2 that Ontario scored when Gushue was way heavy going around the corner with the out turn 2 ends ago.
Clean it, Scott. Whoa, whoa. Adam.
Adam a bit.
Adam. Clean. Adam. Yep.
Remember, in the 5th inning break, we saw some impressive numbers, and they still are. But make note, Glenn Howard has yet to play a draw. Will it, in fact, come down to a draw? And will it have thrown one? Player numbers are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
It's incredible that he hasn't played a draw yet.
Clean. Yep. Good.
Another blank in a very tight, close game on this Sunday afternoon. That makes 4 of them. Before we go to break, let's update the game between Alberta and PEI, and that lonely yellow stone there, just like a little mustard between the bread, Candy.
Well, and it is 2 red, actually, that are the shot stones. Adam trying to get this on the nose and hope his mustard jams over there on the far side for 2.
Throwing some mustard at it. Brusher trying to catch up. I'll stop. 1 for PEI, 5-4 on this Sunday afternoon. A wonderful day, sunshiny Sunday. Forecast, though, they're calling for some a little bit of snow, maybe freezing rain, and then warmer temperatures and wet. 8, 6, 11 degrees by Wednesday, and rain is in the forecast. It's draw 4, and let's continue with our updates and check in on Team Canada trying to win 3 straight out of the gate as they play a team from Yellowknife.
You know what, this is one of those games that for Pat Simmons is very much like a really high-skilled practice. He has had a balance almost every end of making really nice draws, following up with a hit, and that is exactly the case here. A wide-open hit for 2.
Everyone has their unique style, and
No heavier than 1 to
Pat grab the top of the handle as if he was grabbing a butterfly. It's just so light in his fingers, and then every time, never. And that trunk lift, up goes his behind, and then off he goes. There's the deuce. Newfoundland, Labrador against Ontario, pretty closed. We've had 4 blanks. And here in 9, down by 1, Newfoundland, Labrador will once again have the last rock playing the Redstones.
Well, this is always a funny end for the team with hammer because you're keeping your eye
make
out.
sure
You
we
take
stay,
your
though.
deuce if it
Yeah,
presented itself, but you're always keeping an eye out for the blank. They threw a winger after the center went up. Some teams would come around high and try to set up a deuce and see if it worked out and then bail a little later in the end, but Brad went straight to the 12-foot to the wing.
Right back to the far corner, and Scotty Howard hit it dead on. Good shot. Then Gushue tried to freeze at Jeff Walker, and it just tapped it out.
Sorry, Brett. My fault. I don't think it was heavy.
So I want to say, take lots of ice, throw the perfect
think
weight, and we'll
Really good chance here for
Which one do you
Ontario.
like? What turn do you like? Probably the in.
I like the
Probably
Yeah.
the end, eh?
What, the chance to
I like
force?
Yeah, this is their opportunity to come around the center and maybe draw the play into there, get a force.
That's what I see here.
Scott can
Take
fit-
the hammer
I
and
agree
10.
with that too. No, just speed's good, yeah.
Yeah, I've been throwing this.
Yeah, it's normal, yeah.
Top 8, top 4.
Okay.
Weight's pretty
Line's
good.
Root.
What do you got, Rich?
It's there.
No, weight's
Line's
good.
great.
It's curling. Gotta go.
Root. Whoa.
We're touching the 4 foot.
Yeah, well, that line's
Get
perfect.
ready, Scott.
Weight's
Line's-
good. Might have to go
line's
here.
perfect.
No,
Might have to
is
go.
perfect.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
Okay, put it on the 4. Line's perfect. A little bit of carve, a little carve, little carve.
Go.
Little carve.
Go.
Okay,
Go.
okay, that's good, that's good. Oh boy.
And a little carve to just nibble the top of the button.
Very nice.
And now decision time for Brad Gushue.
So have a good quarter.
What do you do? Run it?
Try to blank, take it to 10, and hopefully get your deuce to win.
Well, you'd love to blank, but how do you blank now? It's,
I just think this is the point where we either turn it on for 2 or we still go for it. The hit and roll is certainly there.
Yeah.
He's eventually going to have the, the decision, I guess, if we can make this and get out here.
Yeah.
What else are you thinking? The run?
Oh, no, well, you could get it a little across. That's certainly an option. I think you're still going to stay here, but at least, it's a little more scary for him going around the corner.
Or like bump it with back 8. Are you thinking that at all?
That's another option, certainly, or for just straight freeze.
I don't mind. If you like it.
I like them all. It's kind of whatever you feel is right.
You can see almost half, can you?
No, I can see a good quarter.
Only a quarter.
What do you think? Whatever he likes.
I mean, Russ, if you have a chance here to get out of it
probably
That's the best shot.
and get your blank, isn't that number one?
yeah, so, but to do
blank and
that,
miss
like
the
you could
goal,
throw a
it's-
peeler and get rid of that
Yeah,
rock,
they're
but then
really good guard.
Team Ontario's going to come around and make it better. So the only way to blank this, in my opinion, would be maybe throw hack weight, try to skinny the guard, tap that out, and stay. But Ontario still has a center guard the rest of this end, and that's what Gucci's throwing up there as a softball. Do we try to hang around here knowing that Team Ontario one good roll and we can't blank? I would be tempted to tap it out, sit in the corner, but it's not an easy curling shot, so I think they're going to play the run back now.
You think we're just touching the line?
There's a lot of risk this way too, Cheryl, if you jam this and it stays somewhere.
Well, and where does your shooter go? Because that's the other option for Ontario to come around and force you that way.
Yep.
Easy. Yep.
Hard! Hard!
Nichols.
Gotta go hard!
Angle it back. Yes, going to get it. Where's that shooter going? And it'll cover the 8. So they played it perfectly. They knew exactly where it was going to go. Now, is it in fact scarier for Ontario to go behind the corner?
Well, yeah, it is definitely. But the only good thing for Newfoundland is now they have the full 4, but this is the opportunity for Ontario to force.
Shot, kid.
Sweet.
But now it's a red one, and Team Newfoundland can run, if they have to, run back their own color, which gets a little scary for Ontario.
Half open. Okay, too.
We talked about this before the game,
We
didn't we,
did.
Cheryl? You even want to make this shot if you're Richard Hart?
I don't think you do want to be dead behind it. I think you leave a piece open, then the run they can't.
Well, little Adam.
Yes,
Adam.
really hard.
Adam.
Really hard.
Adam. Gotta go.
T-line.
Whoa.
Top 8.
Whoa. Adam.
Top 4.
Adam.
As we watch Richard Hart and drop in now on Saskatchewan sitting 2. That's what's facing BC and skip Jim Cotter.
And it is the force. That Yellowstone that you saw behind the corner guard was Jim's first. Tried to get it buried, and it did, to the point that Steve could not hit at it, so he drew down to it. So facing 2, Jim is electing to play the soft weight hit and stick for 1.
And that is it. And the handshakes as well as they pick up the single. Make the final 8-4. And Saskatchewan will pick up win number 1. Oh, another nice run back. Oh, and it just won't hang on the edge.
Okay, Mark.
And they'll leave the shooter out in front again, covering the 8-foot.
Good throw.
Great throw, but just a roll. If he stays in the rings, matter of fact, you could have hooked it on the corner there. It'd be tough to even remove. But Team Ontario would have to hit
roll
that.
both of those in now, hey?
Good throw. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Try to show him a piece this time.
Yeah, I think Richard's right. Even on the first one.
Do you like dead buried?
Try and show him a piece.
Yeah. How about back 8, and then we freeze with them?
We got tons of time to talk about it if you want.
Can we go down there?
We'll take time.
No, we don't need a time.
What? This thing over here, you can hit it.
No, I know, that's what you're saying.
Roll
Well, I know he can. Yeah, it looks like he can make that for 2. But,
Totally,
but what do? You hit it, and then it's a
know.
blank.
No, we could go open.
Right, and then it's a blank.
Which isn't hideous. The blank isn't hideous. I guess 2 isn't hideous.
No, we're trying to force.
I know. Well, I don't mind back 8.
And then he's probably still going to run, or he's going to try to follow and tap it out.
Yeah, and then I don't mind that. Let's go back.
You know,
8.
or even
T-line's
plus.
okay.
T-line or cue it.
Because it would be nice to be behind that rock so that he can't.
He can run something into it because he stuffs it over there.
Anyway, let's play the come around and go.
I don't mind half a rock over. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a bit more ice.
Okay. Okay.
Both these teams are so sharp with the strategy. They see that immediately, that red combo.
The top red is the one that would squirt in, correct? And then the shooter as well.
And your shooter,
I don't know what else you do. You pretty much got to play the come around. No, I don't either. You go and let him play the run back again.
I kind of like it just half open top 8. They talked about going behind the tee to kind of draw the freeze and play back there for the force.
One thing about this getting around, Mark still has to make that raise with peel weight and hang around. He almost did it, mind you, but they're not simple. They look simple lately, but they're not simple.
Scott! Whoa! Scott! 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 Hard, Scott! Hard!
Tumbleweed, Spence.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Top 8.
whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep, yep,
no,
yes,
no, no,
Scott,
no,
go! Yes! Yes!
Don't want it dead buried. Good throw.
Wanted to leave him something, showing
No,
something.
It's not, though. Oh, it's real close, though. You keep going. I'm dead nuts, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
And there is just
Try
a
the
little
same
bit
thing
of
and roll
yellow.
it into the yellow. Yeah, you could certainly do that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Or even sticking it there is okay, or... Yeah.
Big shot here because it's so easy to miss this completely. Run it back, you know, you're an inch high, an inch low, and then Team Ontario's got the force. Hammer coming home, so you need to make this yellow go away. Worst case scenario.
Same way. Whoa.
Mark Nichols.
Whoa, whoa. Jeff.
Now, back. And away it goes, and now that corner's over a little farther now, sitting on the edge of the 8.
Probably want it. We probably want it high now.
Yeah, I think so. Again, a little open.
Yeah. Open. The other thing is high. If he could wrong side it into here too, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
top 8, whatever.
What do you think? Both there?
Okay.
Is that your ballpark?
Because these runs have become so routine,
Speed's,
and they dead
same.
at them all the time, you do have to look at these come-arounds to always be showing a little bit of a piece.
Is there for weight?
No.
No. It's probably close to draw to the button.
Throwing 3 now, am I?
Yeah.
Who did that?
Probably me.
Give me 7 then.
Okay. It's quicker than this morning.
Somebody threw Glenn Stone.
Yeah, exactly.
got to be Glenn's first draw.
Yeah, he had none when we checked the numbers in
Scott, whoa, Adam. Wait's there.
Whoa. In the 8th.
Whoa.
Scott.
8 foot. Hey, whoa, Adam.
Scott.
Adam.
Go, go, go.
Yes. Adam, go.
Go,
Adam.
8 foot. 4 foot.
Hey,
4
whoa,
foot.
Whoa, Adam.
4 foot.
Scott. Hard. Hard. Go, go, go. 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 Whoa, whoa. Shot. Nice shot.
It's pretty good.
Top edge of the 8 foot.
Millimeter? Yeah, an inch. Or we try this again.
Whatever you like.
How much do you have, Jeff? You got 2/3. 2/3. Okay, easy. Probably a little more than that.
Didn't quite bury it enough. Now, the danger for Brad here is he can definitely get at this thing, but are you going to kick it into that yellow?
Just try to get it
Try and roll as far as we can, yeah. Side of the 4 foot would be ideal.
Yeah.
You're close to 3/4.
I wouldn't be too worried about how far I roll here. I'd be more worried about make sure you get this thing out of here.
And watch that jam.
Alberta leads by 1. Wow, there's a lot of red in there and just one lonely PEI stone. And final rock coming up here from the Alberta champions and Kevin Cooey.
Just trying to make it go away. Was lying 5 after Adam Casey bounced off on his first. That was a freeze attempt on his second, but there is separation.
Whoa, clean it. Whoa, clean it. Andy. Whoa, bend, a little bit, bend.
Hebert. And away it goes, and they will sit, and now you just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's handshakes. Alberta will go to 2-1.
Just a fraction more than board.
Brilliant shot by Brad Gushue. Took on risk by throwing it that heavy. Just grazed by that back yellow and then rolled to a good spot. If he rolls any farther, Glenn can play the come around. Be shot rock.
Hang around because that other one's still there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, very important, as Glenn said, to stick here because they've got that red for 2 on the right-hand side of the sheet.
Solid.
I'll tell you what to do, Spence.
Heavy!
Final stone for Ontario. Glenn Howard. Adam Spencer quickly picks him up here.
Really hard, Adam.
Harder! Gotta go hard! Hard!
Nichols is there. One more turn. Another one. Oh, and it will just stay.
Just jumping.
Yeah.
Weird. What's happening? Unless it was quiet. Was I down?
Oh, that was good weight.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to play the other turn. It's an easy. I know it's unnatural.
Oh, I don't mind.
But you keep Bomer there. It's you can't trust it.
I got that into that curl.
Yeah. It's a tough shot. I think the blank is the call. Like I make that 80% of the time, but then we're still 1 down without. And if I miss, we're done.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we blank. I'd rather get the deuce in the next sim. Okay. I think we gotta wait.
Okay.
All right. Would you wait, Cheryl?
Yeah,
I'm
I
fine
would.
with
That
it, yeah.
I mean, it's there, but it's risky to just get forced. You played this whole end to either blank or get your deuce, so you've got the opportunity to blank.
Wait. Clean. Yep. Clean. Just clean it.
Clean.
Another blank it is. So Newfoundland Labrador will have that last rock coming home, down by 1.
The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2016 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue, nothing feels like cashmere. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
I think the underdog role is an awesome role. I think any chance you get to go out there and prove people wrong, I think it suits our team identity well, and I think we'll actually thrive in that type of environment.
As a team, we've been together for quite a number of years, and we feel comfortable with the role we're in this week. We're an underdog, and that's just perfect with us. But we know that any given time, if we play our best curling, we're able to beat any of these teams.
And our multi-game coverage tonight. These are your choices. 1 and 4 for PEI Quebec, or on 3 and 5 Manitoba, New Brunswick, with Brian and David. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, draw 5 of the Tim Hortons Brier from here in Ottawa. Our cameramen see it this way, and you see it this way, as we welcome you back to the arena at TD Place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks. Very tight, closed kind of game. Ontario leads 3-2. Newfoundland, Labrador got the blank. And so now they're looking for the 2 coming home with the hammer, playing the Redstones to possibly win.
All right. You hate the corner? No, I don't like leaving that queued up like that. He goes open.
Nose makes it.
Not bad. Yeah, no, I know. That's why I don't like running the corner in. Yeah.
No, like peel the corner.
What do you like?
Scott Howard a little deep on his second one and actually set up a pocket for Newfoundland.
But then they bumped it.
Yeah, too far. They were just trying to freeze in it.
If they froze, and it would have been game on.
A little on the high side. Okay. Gotta wait.
Peel.
Peel.
Anything high side just disappears for fun.
Got it. Whoa. Got it. Got it.
Adam Spencer, Scott Howard.
Go, 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 go.
And it will go.
Okay.
Ontario is sitting 2 without last rock. There is that corner guard, you see. It's covering the edge of the 8-foot.
Just half the 4-foot depth.
That yellow on the corner is not going to help Ontario either. If Team Gushue gets this partly buried, you could jam onto that thing if you're a little unlucky.
Far off if you sweep it a bit.
No, Ontario talked about peeling the corner, and I may have looked at that up one.
Yeah.
Those angles weren't that great in the 4-foot. This is the only way to leave Newfoundland Labrador the opportunity for a deuce.
Just leave her that. Clean it.
No,
Can you clean it?
Wait, don't wait.
Really curling.
Yep. I think we're there.
Well then, just mark then. Line's real nice.
Line's fine. Half in the 4.
Play the weight.
Line's fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go, yep. Get some separation.
Brett Gallant.
No. That's good. Great shot.
And around he goes.
Judge. Good straight back, too, and roll for center.
That's the perfect shot.
Play it. I was thinking the other way, but...
And the defending champions have gotten off to a good start. They win their 3rd straight. Make the final 6-3 over the Northwest Territories and Jamie Cooey. And that leaves only one game on the ice. Newfoundland Labrador against Ontario.
Middle rock. Just make it.
We welcome those of you who have been watching. Earlier, the game between Alberta PEI, then the Territories against Team Canada, to Newfoundland and Ontario as we play in the 10th. 3-2 Ontario leads it. Brad Gushue out of St. John's does have the last rock. He has the hammer playing the Redstones. Been a very closed game. We've had 5 blank ends. We've had only 1 multiple point end, and that came in 7 by Ontario.
You make a real good freeze there.
Yeah.
As we take a look at the game story, you can see all those blanks and just that 1 deuce in the 7th. 3-2 Ontario leads it. Look at again the numbers for the Skips. 96 and 94%. Game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, official copy of Curling Canada. Timeout's been called by Newfoundland Labrador.
Probably might try a double peel.
Try the double peel.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world.
No.
We do. You like the guard?
We can't come here because he could do that.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
We go there. Yeah. Problem is the double peel, and then we're really limited, right?
Double peel, but if he tries it, it might go on the
Oh, I know. I'm thinking he'll probably go the shooter.
Well, not if
You're
we're
right
here.
there. Yeah. Then you can't.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
I kind of like it, just because I think even if we make a good shot here,
He can
he
still
comes
get it.
down with something quiet and goes to there, and then we got to play a hit and roll. And
Play that.
I think we got to delay it a little bit.
Yeah, fine.
Just above the
Short of the cup.
Yeah,
eh?
I think we want it so it can't go across the top, so like there.
Nice high guard here because I don't think Team Ontario is going to come down this way.
Side of the cup. Yeah. What's that?
What they're worried about here, Cheryl, I think, is you heard Brad say we're trying to prolong getting into the rings. They're going to have to make a move on that shot rock or they can't win the game, but that might set up a couple of double tries for Ontario, so they're just going to throw the guard. I think what they're worried about, though, is where this stops. When Brett stops, it might set up a double on the two guards that will be out there.
And you got a little room.
We're there, line only. Line's fine.
We're all there, all there, all there.
Jeff down.
Just about even. Don't want
Hold
it.
in. Don't want it.
Give it a high clean, would you?
Weight's good.
Looks like you're all here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just pass the room.
Whoa, Mark. Whoa.
Okay.
Good. Good shot.
Pretty good, I think. Tight port, I guess.
It is there.
Yeah.
What do you like?
I don't love the hit. I don't hate this. This draw top 8. Half around or all the way around?
Fully buried's good.
Throw them half.
Changing gears, the best
Right.
defense is an offense.
Well, but I just was going to ask you, Russ, if you are Gushue, aren't you liking this?
Yes.
I mean, the chance of him, if Richard Hart makes the mistake and goes deep, then you're coming down on top, right?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
as long as those guards stay out there, aren't they a help to Newfoundland Labrador?
Right, and they're off to the side where he's still safe to tie the game, but he's going hard for the two. And I think what Glenn's thinking is sit the two, try to control that, and then there won't be a deuce.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Where do you want it?
Line's good. Right
Top 8. Yes.
Weight's real good.
Line's good. Easy.
Hart's got.
Hard.
Hart's got.
Whoa.
Very nice, Richie.
Shot, Rich.
Sorry.
In behind, and they are sitting two.
Try and move that a bit.
Pretty nice spot.
Bump that to
I
here.
got an inch of it.
Yeah, I'm only looking for back 4, back 8.
Try to get as close to the nose as we can.
Well, even the roll there, Mark, is pretty good. Bumping it there.
You push it into a spot where we can corner freeze on. Probably
Sure.
okay.
Okay.
Right? You know?
This.
All right. Back 4.
Tough
Yeah,
ask
back
here
four,
for
back eight.
Mark. You'd love to kill that one Richard just threw, but you can't. I don't think you can throw it hard enough, so they're just trying to skinny by the guard. Tap that yellow behind the tee line.
Wait,
Set
a
it
little
up
heavy.
for something to freeze on later.
Whoa.
I don't think it's
Whoa, Jeff.
Back line.
Jeff.
Back line.
Gotta go hard, Jeff.
Back line, back 12.
Hard, Jeff. All you can get.
hard, Jeff.
Hard,
Definitely
buddy.
back
Go.
line.
Go. Hard. We might get the
Jeff
zero out.
Walker.
Go.
And will tap it to the back edge.
He made it.
I don't think you could do that.
They didn't think they could get
Sweeping.
Might be the best thing you could have done.
it. Forced shot when
Real
they
good.
tapped it. Mark's had a brilliant game.
That's the part of the
Hey,
sport
Bob, what turn
game
do you
that
like?
Mark's improved on those soft shots. He could always hit, he
Maybe
could always
back.
draw that in-between stuff.
But
Beautiful
that doesn't hit
shot.
anything. It's
Going to play lead for a while again.
Right, exactly, with Jeff
That roll's
Stoughton.
dead buried or?
Yeah, I think so.
Board? Yep.
A lot of junk back there. Chance
Weight's
of
good.
jamming this.
Well, he's trying to roll back pretty much to where they were sitting, so he won't jam that way, but there still is a wall back there for Newfoundland.
Whoa, Scott. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, Scott. Whoa, Scott, whoa, Scott, get it over there a bit. Whoa,
and across the face, out the back, and rolling it back to the edge of the 8.
We're going to give him that freeze again, eh?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a little further than they wanted to roll.
Full 8, half 4-foot depth.
Too bad, though, because even if this is made perfectly, it's second shot.
Line's a little tight. Like to go. Go then.
Line's good.
The line's good.
Weight's pretty good.
Broom. Weight's good now. Right here, guys. Right to my broom.
Line's good.
Line's good. All yours. Mike, let's finish a bit. Jeff, get in there. Switch. Switch. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got lots of weight. A lot of weight. Whoa, right off. We're heavy. We're heavy. We're heavy.
Oh, boy. You can just see the frustration on the face of Brad Gushue.
The weight was pretty good. It was mostly line.
And they were brushing for line a
Like
bit,
that,
not
finish a
thinking
bit. Yeah,
that it was
get in
that
there.
foot heavy.
Switch. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This just curls up another couple inches, and it's perfect.
We're heavy. We're heavy.
And watch this. Yeah.
Feel him out.
Get out of here, Wayne.
So,
no, really, get
It's
out
not easy to nose it. What do you think of hitting a roll way to the far side of the 4 foot?
Sit 2.
Yeah,
Sit three.
Sit 3, yeah.
Well, if you sit 3, great.
But if I roll a foot, he can make the inside.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, roll it. But if you roll out, what's the matter if you roll out?
He's got the same shot and then you freeze. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Even
So,
if you roll
so all I'm saying is, yeah, like you're trying to just sit 2 for
Yeah,
sure.
but if he makes the freeze and then he hits that last and I blast, he's got that one for 2. Which is tough, though.
The worst thing you can do, I think, is hit it too thick and leave him the top double.
Yeah.
Or even the triple. I don't know
Or
if
even the
you-
triple,
I don't know
yeah.
if you can,
Well, is
but
that even possible?
I don't know if it is or not. I like rolling the far side of the 4 foot.
So do I. I think that's the best scenario, yeah.
So
Eight to the H and Tim Hortons on the button.
So I still think like, this is going to jam back here too, but whatever.
That's fine.
You want me on the carbon side?
Yes, that's what we're thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I like.
So just hack?
Yep.
What do you got of it?
I got half.
Yeah,
Okay.
just half. Major gripper there.
That's why
You
Wayne's
sure, Buck?
here. He's
What
a
are you
brilliant
doing here?
strategist.
These guys.
He's saying, make sure you kill that red. You'll sit 2's good enough, but if you can hang around somewhere in the 4 foot area, sit 3, Brad Gushue's in a lot of trouble to try to get his 2. You don't have to be too cute here. The main thing is make sure you're by, get that thing out of the 8 foot, sit 2.
Paramore. I'm not sure I can get far enough to the inside, but.
Yeah, the only thing you don't want to do is
Just hack.
Adam! Whoa! Close.
Glenn
Adam!
Howard and his first.
Scott. Whoa.
Whoa, Adam! Whoa!
Whoa. Scott.
Scott!
Adam.
Go!
Now, push it through and roll it over to the 8.
Nice shot.
That's exactly what Madon said.
Nicely done, Scott.
Nicely done indeed.
That works.
Perfect shot.
Right there.
Double.
What's that?
Made a double.
You see, they called for Adam on at the end, and Adam wasn't
Yeah, he
anywhere
wasn't
there.
there. He wasn't there.
So Scott did both.
Yeah. He's still
Great
still
bit
going to
of
have a
coaching.
shot.
Still gonna have a
Hey, you
shot.
get either off of this. I don't think we can get it in such a place that he can't get it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless we just stone freeze it, but even then, it's only got to get it out of the 8 foot.
Yeah.
I think that gives us our best chance.
Okay. Can you get enough room by that card?
Good point. I think we can.
Okay.
I do. There. My draw of the button when I came back here, that was probably the max, so probably there.
Okay.
I'll have a look from the hack. We might have to change turns, but
I think we got to
you
move
want
it
to bump it
a
or rock, Jeff?
Like
7/8 high, bump
it's
and a
full
rock.
back four.
Yeah, if we go any further, he plays it off of this one,
Sure.
right? Like, yeah, if it's full back four, might be a little too far.
Okay.
Half.
Bump and a foot. Yeah. If I gave you the same weight I gave you 2 ends ago, it should be awfully close, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Brad?
Move that back a hair. Try to create some type of pocket. This corner guard's going to be close to being in the way,
It's
too.
pretty good.
Close. Line's
Back
good.
button.
Whoa.
Gushue,
Back four.
Newfoundland, Labrador, scratching, clawing here, trying to
Line's back button.
set up what could be the 2 points to give them the win.
Gotta go a little. Gotta go a little. Yep. Hard. Both can. Gotta go to move it. Freeze it then.
Just freeze it.
Freeze it.
Just
switch.
Freeze it, freeze it. Like that. Wow.
Good audible when they knew it wasn't going to tap it enough.
Came down, eh?
Slight angle here to help Glenn get that out of there.
It actually probably
Decent to hair.
it probably goes right through there anyway, doesn't it?
Gotta play it.
Yeah. Okay. Peel.
Well, we know, Russ,
Quarter
that
rock. Half rock. Yeah.
because of the active stones, the striking bands, how lively they are. If you're going to be frozen, it really does have to be beak to beak,
Right.
nose to nose.
Exactly, and there's an inch angle here, maybe half an inch, but that's enough with these stones. Could jam possibly in that outside yellow, but it doesn't matter for Ontario. They'd still be sitting 2.
And that little separation allows the stones to rattle.
Whoa. Whoa.
Final
Whoa.
rock for
Adam.
Ontario.
Whoa.
And
Adam.
Glenn Howard. Bang.
Get by,
Oh,
get by.
oh, and it went underneath. Richard Hart saw it, and he went that way.
Almost hit it. Right? Almost hit the top
Is
yellow.
that right? Great job, buddy.
I had to go for it.
He put that in a half decent spot, didn't he? If it curls a millimeter more, it actually it jams.
I don't know what I do.
If it curls, well, we guard.
Guard,
Yeah. Because if it curls, if it's right on the nose, we can't let it out that way.
So it is a draw against 3. Needs a piece of the red, piece of the 4-foot to force it to an extra.
Just a
Need
little
4
tighter
foot,
line,
guys.
that's all. What'd you think?
Line's a little tighter.
We can go a little.
Line's
Same
in.
weight. Line's fine, guys,
Walker.
but it's a little tighter than the last.
Gallant.
Same weight.
Definitely tighter. You're into the slush here.
So we're into the slide path.
Stay down.
Good carry, good judgment. To the T-line edge of the button for 1. We're going to go one more. Ontario will have last rock in the extra. They've done a wonderful job. That, of course, is TD Place Stadium, home of the Red Blacks. All redeveloped, of course, in the last couple of years. And our arena is under that grandstand. And they've built restaurants and complexes around. There's a lovely condominium. Sunday afternoon, as we come inside and update the scores, Team Canada has picked up 3 straight wins. They win it 6-3. Pat Simmons, a winner over Jamie Cooey of Yellowknife. Alberta, 5 in the 8th. So Kevin Cooey out of Calgary beats Adam Casey from Summerside and Charlottetown 10-4. And Saskatchewan, Steve Laycock from Saskatoon, a 4-7 broke that open to win 8-4 over Jim Cotterill. Vernon, that's win number 1 for Saskatchewan. So 1 game remains on the ice here in this 4th draw. Newfoundland, Labrador against Ontario. Ontario at 1-1. Newfoundland, Labrador coming off yesterday's opening draw win over Manitoba and Mike McEwen. And it'll be Ontario in Glenn Howard out of the St. George's Golf and Country Club in Toronto that does have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones.
The all-important tick here.
Adam, yep. Gotta go. Whoa, gotta go.
Easy.
I think this sweeping also really helps this shot, the directional sweeping.
No question.
Go.
Beauty.
Very nice.
Well, as somebody said, with this field, some considering the best ever, there are no free spots on the bingo card. So if you're looking at Ontario, look at their start. They come out of this 2-1. They have last rock. They're pretty good. But look how they finish against Northern Ontario, Saskatchewan, and then the defending champions. So, yeah, they've got 3 crucial games to start. They got 3 bigs to finish as well. Looking ahead, Newfoundland and Labrador, they also, with their tough start, into the middle is where they're going to face some real competition with Alberta, of course, Gushue and the defending champions, and their last game will be against the Canadian champions and Olympic gold medal winners, Brad Jacobs.
Rich.
Attaboy, Gomer.
2 perfect ticks. You know, you got to wonder with the players playing so good, the rock's so good, the sweeping. If you go to you can't remove any stones in the free guard zone, maybe that makes the game more.
We'll definitely put more rocks in play early.
I thought it was there. I thought it was half, Mark.
Half. Just half, though.
Yep.
Yeah, we can go a little. What's a little light?
Hard.
Go. A little more if you place this so we can jam there. That's pretty good. Okay.
Trying to put that rock in a spot that Ontario could jam on either side. The ticks are great, but there are jam opportunities.
Gotta watch where that goes too.
Okay.
Skinny.
Okay.
Yep, got it. Got it.
Yes. Thin through the hole.
Okay. Yeah, this is getting tight here now.
Well, they're going to leave that corner guard out in front.
Here, how bad does it go? Like he rolls it back 8. Absolutely. So
same idea.
Yeah.
Glenn's already thinking about his draw and what his path is going to be, and that guard, the yellow jam actually is in his way.
If there's a center guard, though, I think, you know, if they can keep this open, Brad will have to go around that corner guard.
Yeah, like this.
Touch more, right? Similar weight, maybe a little more.
I thought it was more.
Yeah, it looks more. Mine's a little tighter
Just
too.
maybe keep a broom on it somewhere.
It's gonna be.
No, it's trying to come down. We're not short of this.
No,
it's
easy.
easy.
Past it.
Yeah.
Sit.
Oh, sit. Okay. Oh, not far off though. Okay.
Really came down.
It did. Yeah. Just being right off it.
We maybe should have taken it a hair deeper.
Ice has been holding up pretty good in the extra end.
Okay.
We haven't seen the slide path come down too hard.
Okay. You go there, nut. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're drawing anyway, so even if we nut over here on the side.
For sure.
Yeah.
Great awareness. The hit that red, you could carry him back into the top of the forefoot in the center. You cannot do that with this yellow one. If it is, it's way back 8.
Yep.
Rich.
Clean.
Rich.
Angle it back. And they're going to catch that Ontario stone at the edge of the 12.
Shot. Shot. That's good.
Yeah. Same thing. Let's try one just over here, Mark. Okay. Like right here. Okay. Might get lucky. Yeah.
Get lucky in what regard, Cheryl?
Well, they might get lucky with a jam and it spring off that yellow one, so they're trying to leave it up high enough. I think they'll throw this, and then if the peel's made, then you probably see them go around the corner on their second one.
These are the ones in the 11th end. You got to make sure you're brisk with the brushing to get that over the line.
Whoa, guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Very nice.
Whoa. Pretty good, Mark.
Yeah, you want to be so exact that sometimes maybe you pull the string on it.
Yeah, as the ice is slowing down a hair.
Just that way now.
Okay. Yeah. You want half or thin?
This was their get lucky comment where they could
Vince.
maybe peel this and come off the yellow or even off to the red one into the rings.
You can see Glenn Howard checking over his shoulder just to survey everything, make sure he knows where all the stones are.
Close, Scott. Whoa. Yep. Scott.
Real hard.
Okay, angle it back, and is going to get everything.
Shot, Rich.
Board weight. Yeah, I know. I was going to say something.
Could see Brad Gushue over there waiting.
A bit better than when you just
want to make sure, like, we leave them. Yeah. Line's a little tight, guys.
A little light.
Go then. Go. Hard,
Jeff.
really hard.
Really got to go. It's curling hard.
Really got to go, guys.
Broomline.
Hard. Come on.
Walker, come on.
It's gone.
Whoa, whoa.
They might
Yep,
not be able to save this at
barely
all.
to it.
Maybe you can get a little bit of a stagger set
Hard,
up.
hard. Make this double harder. Go. Whoa. Okay.
Good. Grab a little, hey?
light.
Yeah.
A little bit light, but
Half
yeah.
rock, huh?
Just make sure of the top one.
Yeah.
If that comes
half-
back, you're
half rock.
fine.
Yep. Half, right?
Yeah, I don't want any. I like it real thin.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, like a third.
Yeah.
The double's pretty simple, but you can take on the risk of hitting the red so thick that it kicks into the center. That would be a disaster for Ontario. So just make sure it goes away. That yellow that they're frozen to is not hurting Ontario in the least.
Scott! Whoa! Yes, Scott. Go, Scott.
Nice shot.
Boy, that's two really nice stones from Richard Hart.
Nice pair, Richie.
Beautiful.
Richard's struggling with speed. He's not throwing it nearly as hard as he normally does with that bad knee.
Yeah, thanks.
Board weight peels.
Yeah, the first one they talked about board weight.
Hortons made it too. Oh, no. Oh, to do it, yes. But,
Yeah, like
but,
it's,
but
you didn't. Yeah.
even a quarter, you still hit the yellow.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Actually,
I didn't want
it
you
looked pretty easy.
Didn't want you to be. Yeah, I didn't
It
want
looked
you
like
to
we
be
talked
careful.
about it too long. It just looked like hit it anywhere high.
No choice here for Team Newfoundland. Center guard.
Just past half. Make sure it's tight, guys. Or as tight as we can get it.
Yeah, it's going to be that kind of week. Certainly the indications are.
Don't worry about line. It's all for weight. Make sure
I
we're
said
tight enough that it
yesterday,
can't get around.
players are saying that
Go.
you're going to
Go, hard.
play games where
Hard,
you're
guys, hard.
making
Go,
all your
go,
shots,
go,
you're
go,
curling
go,
in the
go, go.
90s, your team is playing well, you're still going to lose games.
Oh, there's no question about it.
Outturn?
This one, you look at
hard
Gushue, he had a chance to score two, threw it back 8, got forced to 1, and then Glenn made a wonderful comeback to get to 2. That was the difference. Just that one shot here or there.
Some mentally tough teams to withstand playing in the high 90s and not win.
Just the one draw so far.
Yep. Yep. Yes. Clean.
Now, where do you put your last one?
Go.
Well, you can't really hide around that guard. It just makes the
like I'm not adverse to getting
draw
out
so
there wider.
easy.
I don't know if he's played one draw all game.
He's played one, just said on TV.
Glad you're watching.
Yeah, maybe a hair inside of center mark for me. Yep.
Put it in a spot that he has to draw.
Glad we could help you out there, Brad.
It's good he's paying attention.
So where do you go
That's
here?
enough,
You think that Glenn would
So do you want any
play the
input?
hit, or he would draw?
It's good to make him draw. I think we got to almost get edge on edge.
I think they've got to get this maybe middle 8, somewhere in that area. I think Glenn wants to draw, even though he's only thrown
A
one.
little bit better. I think it's going to slide 3 to 4 feet better than your draw last time.
I'm thinking, how we lose this time? It's extra end.
Yeah.
He's not the line, but I thought it was light.
Should be able to carry it down this area off the wing.
Line's good. Hard, guys.
Walker, Gallant.
Oh, boy.
Hard, guys.
Boy, they got to drag it just to get it there, and look at that. Again, it's plagued him the first 2 games. You're just not feeling it. Draw weight. And now just put it in the paint for the win.
This last end. That was a lot more than the draw. What's that? That was a lot more than my guard, eh?
Yeah.
And the crowd here, you heard Glenn say earlier to Kathy how much he enjoys playing here and he remembers 1993 and the win over Rick Folk for the championship playing with Russ. So great memories of playing here in Ottawa. And has a chance now to pick up the win here in this extra and improve their record to 2-1.
Should be there. Easy. Probably can't hurt. Easy. Probably can't hurt.
We got lots.
Clean it.
Easy.
Whoa. Not curling. Yep.
As the crowd now
Whoa.
starts their rhythmic applause.
Yep.
Scott Howard with the brush. Get it in the paint. For the win. Ontario here in an extra. As Jack Cox raises the Ontario flag as he has for 20 years. Make the final. 4-3. Ontario goes to 2-1. Newfoundland Labrador are now 1-1 through 4 draws. Top of the table, the defending champions, followed by Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs. We still have 3 teams looking for their first wins: Quebec, Prince Edward Island, and the Territories. Back with you at 7:30 Eastern Time on TSN 1 and 4. You'll see PEI against Quebec. Or on TSN 3 and 5, it'll be Manitoba against New Brunswick. You'll see that with Brian and David. We are in Ottawa for this year's Canadian Men's Curling Championship, the 87th edition. This is the Tim Hortons Brier on Canada's sports leader. TSN Sports Center is next.